Hello everyone, I'm CrypticFox, and welcome back to another live stream on the channel. We've actually managed to carve out a little bit of time here where we can do a live stream during the day, because most often I tend to stream at nighttime. It's been a little bit awkward for people to get in and see the stream sometimes, so I managed to get a time slot where we could play during the day here on a Saturday. And I thought it would be fun to jump in and play a little bit more of our colony that we started in the last stream, in Oxygen Not Included. Thanks to everyone who showed up early, and I saw you guys all kind of chatting in the chat section there. Thanks to everyone who's joining now. When we last left our colony, we were sitting at cycle 41. All our duplicants had just gone to bed. So far, we've managed to survive well enough. We've got 16 duplicants. I thought we had 18 for some reason, but I guess we're only at 16 right now. And what we're doing today is going to continue the flow of what we were doing last time. So as we get an option for new duplicants to come in, we're never going to reject the opportunity to take a duplicant. So I want to see how long we can last before our whole colony just implodes on itself. Now, so far, I think probably food is the thing we've had the most struggle with. We've actually had to resort to using the micro musher a little bit, which I'm not really thrilled about. We are getting some bristle blossoms growing, which is good. That'll be a good food supply for us. We have some outhouses that are apparently out of commission. These things need cleaning. So for some of you who are in the UK, of course, it probably is the evening. But for most of the people who are in North America, it'll be the afternoon. There we go, just plant a little thistle in there. This thing I should probably dig up so I can plant it in my little planter, assuming they can reach it. They might get themselves stuck, but we'll see what happens. So I'd kind of like to get to a point where we can start building some snazzy suits, because they help a lot with stress speaking of stress, they help a lot with stress by letting the duplicant who's wearing it radiate decor around them while they're walking. So I kind of want to get the stress back under control. We let it get a little bit high last time. In part because we're just getting so many duplicants coming in, it's getting a little bit harder to keep tabs on it. Normally I stop pulling in duplicants around 6, and I'll kind of stay that way until the colony gets a lot bigger. And then it's a little bit more, a little bit better supported out. But this time we're just bringing in everything, and I'm not really one to run a puke colony, so I'm going to just keep trying to stay on top of the stress a little bit, and we'll see if we can keep it to a manageable level. So we don't have people puking or blowing stuff up. Because we're taking duplicants every time, too, I'm also not necessarily choosing only duplicants that that vomit. We might end up with duplicants that break things, and that's not really ideal either. Yeah, it's happy growing there. I already did. You know what? I should just cancel that. I think we can harvest it from there, too. Yeah, we can. That's good. So what I've found is that, in general, it's you're better off letting the Thimberweed grow in its natural environment rather than trying to terraform an area inside your base. So I think I'm going to use the space out here for that as much as I can anyway. I should actually... I have no idea whether this will actually... the ladder will block the Thimberweed from growing. I have a feeling it probably will. Now that I'm building another one there. Maybe I should stop that. Let's throw another... What do they have those under? There we go. Under the food. Aquatic farm tile. It's funny, they hide it in food, but you can't eat the thimbleweed. You only use it for making clothing. It's so weird. Yes, Angel Darkness, I can see you. Sorry, I was kind of focused on the game there for a moment. Conquest King Gaming, looking for a shout-out. That's interesting. Yeah, I can see all you guys playing there. There is about a 30-second delay, just so you know. Whenever you say something in the chat, and then if I choose to respond to it, it's going to be a good 30-second turnaround on that. This thing... so I hooked up this pump over here to get it ready to swap out, I think, to change over to our oxygen supply. I gotta kind of reorient with myself with how our colony is set up right now. So I have a filter over here to take any polluted water that it happens to suck up in the drain down here, in the pump down here. It will drop it back down, and then it actually lands on top of our water purifier, which is kind of help cooling it. Every now and then I can switch that filter over so I can just keep a cool flow going. Temperature-wise, I'm going to need to start setting up some better temperature management while we're in here. You can see this room is starting to warm up a little bit because of the presence of all the machines that are in there. It is next to the cold biome, so it's getting some cold from that. It's helping to keep it cooler, but as the farther away from the cold biome you get, the warmer things get. So I think we might have to try to do a little bit more temperature control here, and we'll get that back into line. The micro musher's not producing too much heat. It is a little warm over here. These things are a little warm too. I probably should try to move things to the extremities. So the core part of the base, these bristle blossoms, they have a pretty wide range of temperature they can accept. It's like minus 23 degrees to plus 23 degrees, but I don't want them to start stifling on me. That would be bad. Can I play City Skyline? Yeah, a bunch of people have asked about that. I might go check it out. It's not the newest game, but I think it's just recently coming out on Xbox. Yeah, the chat overlay, unfortunately, is not working correctly. I tried to mess around with it a little bit, but for some reason, when I do the scheduled stream, it doesn't like to take the advanced event ones for whatever reason. I don't know why that is. And I couldn't get it to run properly. So even though you can't see your own chat on screen to this time around, I can see what you're saying. Let's dig this out. I'm going to build a little bridge over here. Oh, jeez, I don't even need it. Just do one little block there. I want to get this Wheezewort, and we can make use of that in our base. Oh, we have another duplicant. All right, so similar to the last stream, what I'm going to do is name duplicants off of people that are in the chat. Now, a number of you who are here were in the last stream already, so there's a few of you here that won't that are already in the colony. So I think I'm going to grab this one over here, and we'll call this little duplicant here Michael Frey. There we go. Give a little technician. I'd take either one of these two, but they can't dig. So I guess we might do with the Irritable Bowel. Hopefully he doesn't back up our outhouse too much, because those things have already been a little bit of a challenge that way. Oh, and they got this stuff. You know what? I should change the priority on this so they pick up the dirt off the ground. We don't want polluted dirt stinking up our base. All these plants are stifling. Is it because of air pressure? Yes, it is. I'm just going to set these to plant as well, even though they're not growing at the moment. We are going to have to fix that air pressure situation. I think the issue right now is just that we might have a little bit too open of a base relative to the oxygen production that I'm making up here. I do have a couple of different vents going that are pushing oxygen out, so you can see the oxygen level is pretty decent up here. But as we get closer down bottom here, this is where things are starting to get not as great. I think I'm going to need to try to increase the airflow down here again. Hear people wheezing. Yes, I am going to play Subnautica again. I actually need to go and look for the other alien caches that I haven't found yet. I was kind of holding out for another update, but it looks like it might be a while. So instead, I think I'm gonna go on the hunt for the alien caches. We found one of them so far, but there's at least two others. Trench stench. Oh no, and we got a food shortage. They're barely keeping up with it with the food production here. I really need to get more of these plants growing a little bit better. Diarrhea. No one loves diarrhea. That's amazing. All right, we have good power supply. I'm actually surprised a little bit that we're not getting too much strain. Oh, that's right. I did separate the two power systems. So up here I have this power generation specifically to keep our oxygen running at all times. And then I have a lower section of power set up with just a single battery right now and a couple of these little mechanical wheels that they can run on to produce power, because there's not really as much power generation needed for the machines that are down here. Although this thing's apparently... Oh, it's overheating. All right. Let's set this onto water. We got a little flow of water going over top of our machines here. That will help cool them down, so they stop breaking on me. And then set it back to polluted water. There we go. That should fix the temperature. Yeah, those are in good shape now. Yeah, all the duplicates are still alive. We have 17 at the moment. The 16 that we started off with in the last stream are all still alive. We haven't had anyone die, which is kind of a miracle. And then that will change, I think, in the near future. But for the moment, we do still have everyone alive. I kind of feel like I would like to I'd like to build my oxygen room a little bit bigger, I think. Get a little bit more space to work with in here. So I think I'm going to have them build this way if they can. I'm going to try and bottle up the air flow a little bit so that it gets a little bit more towards the upper surface. Or towards the top of the room, because the way it is right now, I'm getting a certain amount of gases over here that aren't flowing as readily to my gas pump. And actually, I don't even need this one on. I should probably save the temperature. Let's turn that off. Whether I can play online today after this will depend ultimately on when my family arrives back home. So I made arrangements so that they can go out and have some fun while I'm doing a little bit of streaming, and then when they get home, obviously, it's going to be a little awkward to do other things, but we'll see how it goes. Yeah, I really shouldn't jinx myself, but they are still alive so far. Silky, the reason the pipes keep blocking up now is that with the self-sustaining bathroom that I made, who's suffocating? Oh, are you kidding me? He dug himself He just totally buried himself right in there. How about you dig your way out here? And then maybe you can build a ladder down. Sorry, with the self-sustaining bathroom, the issue is that after the update, there's more water, more wastewater that's produced, or polluted water, than there was before the update. So what's happening is you're just getting polluted water backed up in the pipe. So you have a couple of options. You can either set it up so that the water just drains into a basin and then pump it back through your system. You could just switch over to using obviously outhouses, or what I've been kind of toying around with is actually setting up a fertilizer maker as well to take the overflow. But that's pretty much it. Yeah, little dude got stuck for a moment, but he's out now. He's still alive. Oh, no, it's still just a food shortage I'm hearing. Okay. So for the food shortage notifications, I think it's if you go below 1,000 kilocalories per duplicant, then you'll get a little notice. So hopefully that won't be an issue for too much longer. Suffocating. Who's suffocating now? Oh, okay, it's just the people out there. They're fine. Oh my gosh, so many suffocating notices. It's going to get really interesting trying to manage this number of duplicants. I normally stop at like 6. So it's not really going to be, it's not going to be awesome. Yeah, see, I did jinx myself. Thanks, Caitlin. As soon as I say everything's going well, that's when trouble starts. Okay, I'm going to need a ladder up here a little bit more. Because I'm going to want to dig this out. Everybody's suffocating. I think it's the people who are going out. Yeah, okay, so it's just these people out here in this room. And they're okay, because they can run back in if they get low on oxygen. In theory. Michael Frey, he can't leave the room. What is going on? Okay, let's get rid of this door. Let's deconstruct that. I'm going to put in a mechanized airlock because they open faster. Oh, now they went through it fine. Let's still deconstruct that, though. The mechanized airlocks open really fast, and even when they're not powered. So I think I'm gonna lean that way. And it's probably not gonna hurt to have power on this because I have it on the major generating line anyway. Oh, we got somebody lashing out. Oh, they finally had enough. Vex is taking it out on the machine. All right, let's get Vex on the table. Maybe we can get his stress under a little bit better control. And then Classy Dog's the next one at like 38%. So it's interesting that there's such a huge gap there. But I wonder if maybe Vex is stuck into place. Have you unlocked the mechanical door? Yeah, I think it is. It's right down here. The mechanized airlock is right here. So that's what I'm going to have them build. I have most of the research completed at this point. Why did the power stop? That was weird. This thing's producing plenty of power. There's no reason that should be stopping. What's going on here? That's really abnormal. This should be producing more than enough power for this thing. I might have to look at having a battery here just in case. Oh, there is a battery. It should be fine. I'm not liking that much. The more that cuts in and out, the more we're going to have issues with oxygen flow in here. Who's suffocating now? No, just him. All right, so maybe it was a little bit too much putting this door on here. I'm going to try and get rid of the... I'll just get rid of the wire that's here, I guess. It really shouldn't be an issue, though, I wouldn't think. But we'll get rid of the wire connecting that door, and then we'll see if that gets the pumps working as normal again. Yeah, his I don't think his head is stuck in the floor or anything. It was really just an issue of the people that were out here not making good use of the airlock door to get in and out when they needed oxygen. All right, so we're gonna go. I think we'll go this way. I'm not even gonna bother building tile roofing in here because it's just really not necessary. We'll see how much of this they can actually reach. I'll have to relocate this pump too, unfortunately, to get it up a little bit higher. But all in all, that's not really that big a deal. Get them to dig over here one at a time so they don't need to build ladders out that way. And then we'll have a little bit better of a shaped room, I think, to manage the gases that'll be in here. Vex is doing a little bit better. He's at 48% now. Keith Morris, what's with the dad spam? Yeah, I don't know what they target specifically when they lash out. It seems to be relatively random. I mean, it used to be that they would target the algae deoxidizers a little bit. Sometimes they'll go thrash on the batteries. Lately, they've been hitting the manual generator, so I think it's really kind of all over the board. Oh, they're suffocating down here. That's weird. I wonder if it's just a case of I have 4 more duplicants than I'm used to having, so I'm just not pumping out enough oxygen here. It doesn't help that the power's cutting in and out on this stuff, so if it's not keeping a really consistent pump pressure, then it's not going to... Why does that keep stopping? So this, I'm going to hit the switch on this. We'll get the power going on our other generator as well, the hydrogen generator, and hopefully that will help a little bit. I don't think it should be stopping the way that it is, though. Alright, that's pumping again. We can get hydrogen out to this thing. Once it gets out there, we'll finally get some extra power. And then hopefully that will keep everything kind of running a little bit more smoothly. Invincible, invisible oxygen blocks. That's a good question. I'm honestly not sure. I didn't really run into too many issues with the blocks that they couldn't pass through. So I'm really not sure. There's a lot of bugs I've seen people call out that are just ones that I've not encountered myself. The one that I keep running into is people getting their head stuck in the floor when they're building blocks. Oh no, off your dog Izzy. That's a shame. Is it an old dog or a young dog? I should probably build this new pump up here that's going to be a little higher so we can manage the gases coming out of that. We'll set up some gas pipe down here that I can connect into this intake so I don't have to move too much that way. And then I'm going to need wiring also, I guess. But fortunately, we could just do it all up this way. Perfect. So I think when we take out that other pump, there should be pretty much no impact. Yeah, I keep meaning to get back and play Ark. The challenge I've been having lately is just getting enough time to play in general. So, for the most part, I've been focusing on some newer games and stuff that I've kind of been trying out. Ark is something I still want to get back and play, but I'm not as passionate maybe about it as I have been. Oh, what did I just do? Let's just cancel all this business. Cancel. No, cancel. Don't dig it up. They're going to wind up digging up all my plants on me. I just want them to harvest. No. Drat. That's funny. It wouldn't let me cancel the dig up. It's so weird. Cancel uproot. There we go. I got to actually click on the plant to cancel the uproot. That makes no sense to me. Drat. All right, well, we lost a couple plants, and that's definitely not going to be ideal for our food supply. Because things are already a little bit precarious that way as it is. All right, well, we did harvest a couple of them at least, so we got a little more food out of it. Oh, you turned 12. That's fairly old for a dog, yeah. That's a shame. I'm sorry to hear about your dog. That really stinks. Okay, let's get rid of this now. We can deconstruct this one. And then I might as well deconstruct the wires that are there also. Let's go into the electrical overlay, deconstruct, and I'll get rid of the wire that's connected to this. There we go. So pretty much no interruption there. That was good. Now we have it set up in a way where the gases for the hydrogen are going to collect up at the top a little bit better. I could probably make this even a little bit higher and try and get a little 4-square block for it to sit in, but I'm not super worried about it. I think this will ultimately work out well enough. Let's get rid of some of these in here. I've almost got that all cleared out. How's our gas level? Wow, the CO2 is really picking up in here. And I don't think we currently have any algae right now that I can work with. I can't even do terraria or the little biomes. I guess I could dig out a little bit over here. Let's make sure I'm using copper for this. I could dig out in here, I guess. We'll get a little bit of algae. We can run an algae terrarium. Help a little bit with the CO2. I could also make more space here at the bottom, which would help give more space for the air that's above to push the CO2 downward, and that'll get it out of the way also. Yeah, I've seen it like a case where they dig up the tile they're standing on, but also cases where somebody else builds the tile where they're standing and their head gets stuck in the block. I had three duplicants stuck at the same time in the same block once. It was pretty crazy, actually. I wasn't building a kitchen area initially because I was going to try and plant the bristle blossom just in the dirt, because then it doesn't need fertilizer, but we're actually getting a decent fertilizer production anyway, so I probably don't need to worry about that. It would help a little bit, but I think my primary concern at the moment is what I can do with air supply and stuff. Let's get Pedro on the table, try and get his stress down. It would help a little bit with stress, actually, if we had an eating area for them. TD. Man, we're getting so many duplicants in here. This is going to get a little crazy. I'm not used to handling this many. Like I said, I normally try to keep it a little bit more controlled. I just find it more sustainable. You know what? I'm going to do only one block here. With my luck, these guys will get stuck in a little hole there. Oh, that's funny. Can I harvest that? Oh, I can. That's interesting. I didn't think it would actually grow into the block, but I guess it will. That's so weird. The water pump connected to the electrical network. Which one? Nope. So I have a separate network up here that just controls the supply of oxygen, and then I have a second network down here that's set up to move water. I put this pump in here preemptively so that when the water runs out down here, I can connect it in right away, and we'll have immediately replace the supply of water that's going to our oxygen production. As this gets kind of dug out down here, I can actually probably just get rid of most of this stuff now. There's a pretty good amount of algae down here too, so as long as these guys don't get themselves stuck, they can kind of dig their way down, and they should be able to get out of here. It's all gross CO2 down here, though. The more space there is down here, the more room they'll have ultimately for the gases to get pushed down to. Yeah, everyone, this is still a family-friendly channel, so try to avoid any inappropriate word choice. All right, what do we want to work on now? So I think let's see what we have research-wise that I haven't done. The only thing we have left is the med bay, so I might as well do that. Oh, actually, the insulation they're not finished with either. That's so funny. I thought they had all the rest of that done. Where's the regular research table? No, it's good. All right, so we'll finish off that research. We'll get the med bay done, and then I'll just end up destroying the research tables because they draw power even when they're not actively being used. It seems to pay attention to everything that's on the power grid as opposed to just the stuff that's actively running. I don't know why that is. Yeah, the little animated faces they make in general for everything in this game are hilarious. I like the one when they're cleaning the toilet. Okay. All right, so it looks like air pressure is improving down here. It's not great, but it is improving as we made more room for CO2 down here. And as the air pressure builds up here, it's pressing it down, so that's good. Things are improving that way. The only thing is that, like, the bigger this space is down here, the more area is exposed to air, too. All right, so let's grab our next duplicant. We'll name this one, I guess we'll name this one Izzy. So we have, oh boy. We're either going to be stuck with somebody who can't build or somebody who can't dig. So, I guess what we could do, let's take Hassan. He can't build anything, but I feel like digging is going to be more important in the long run. So we'll name this one Izzy. And then maybe what we'll do with Izzy is we'll make Izzy the official cook. Where are we here? So actually, I got a few duplicants that can't even cook. That's interesting. I think based on the amount of duplicants we're getting, I might actually need to build a whole separate cooking area. Maybe I can do that up top here. Except that there's no air up there. That could be a little iffy. I'm going to build, just for the sake of having a little bit better oxygen, I'm going to build a couple, like a little terrarium or two down here. Just to help scrub things out just a little bit. Actually, this is a really poor place to put one. Let's cancel this, just because right next to this machine it's going to get hot. Yeah, it's overheating again. I really need to set up something to take care of my heating issues, too. Let's set this for water. I feel like I keep setting stuff like solving for some of my heat challenges aside as I kind of work on other things. But it is definitely something that's not necessarily that hard to tackle. It's just a function of the time. Alright, fix that filter. That's good. I could even just wall this whole thing off, and then maybe the duplicants would stop taking the water, but very soon we're going to run into a situation where we don't have any more water to pump through here, so I really need to get that taken care of. You know what? I can actually start on that now. Let's look at some gas permeable tile. Oh, I was hoping I had some wolframite, but I guess not. What have we got up here, wolframite-wise? Wolframite's really good for channeling heat, so it would be good if I could maybe put some gas-permeable tile underneath those things to help channel some of the heat away, but there's, like, no wolframite up here. This is crazy. There's a huge space in here. Oh, there's oxygen here, too. It's low percentage of oxygen, but there is oxygen. Oh, I figured I wanted to dig these up, so we'll get those. And then I guess I'll head over here and try to get these little bits of wolframite. I can't believe there's not a bigger pocket of it. That's kind of crazy. Alright, we'll dig over this way. Try and get the wolframite out of here. See how that works out. They don't have air supply in there, so it might be, might take a little while for them to get to it, because they're going to have to run in and out of that room a whole bunch. Oh, you're right, the 17th and 18th dupes don't have beds. Boy. This is getting crowded in here. Alright, let's dig up here, maybe. I don't know, if I dig up there, I'm going to be getting into the abyssalite, which takes a little bit longer to dig out. How's the temperature up here, too? That's also warm. Wow, that's surprisingly warm abyssalite. Where can I put these guys that is going to be relatively comfortable for them and also decent in terms of air quality? The more digging I do, the more challenging it's going to be to find places to put beds. Air quality's not bad. It's actually a little weak here, but overall it's not bad. Well, I'm thinking of it. I should put some gas permeable tile just in here. Make sure we get good airflow to those beds. Where can I put the other beds? Terrarium in the cold room, you say? Actually, yeah, that's probably a good idea. There's a lot of CO2 being produced in here. Algae terrarium. I wonder if it has any temperature requirements for this thing. Let's see. Nope, I guess it doesn't, because there's no second tabs. For some reason I thought there was another tab of stuff there, but that's okay. Alright, so they can work on that. We've got we have a bunch of people that are idle. That's not good either. What I should do is pump this water out of here. Down to... maybe down to this area at the bottom. And then... wow, they're really not keeping up with the food now. I'm going to need a second musher also. Everything's going to start going a little bit crazy here very soon, I think. Let's try and get... where should I put that second musher? I don't want it to be a place where we're getting too much heat, because it produces heat as it is. This thing's going crazy. Where's my water pumping? Alright, I'm definitely going to need to move some water here. This thing's out of water. So let's set up some piping for that. I'll tackle that first, and then we'll worry about the beds after. The beds are important for helping with stress management, but ultimately they're not super critical. So let's get that, and then I'm going to need power in here. I'll use heavy watt wire. We'll just connect that over. And that way I can still make use of this little filter as well, too. So if I want to send water down here to cool these things off, I still can. Straight into the oxygen room. Yeah, it's a little crowded under here, but they might fit. Let's see if those will fit in there. Oh yeah, they'll fit. There's no room for decor though. That's going to be less than ideal. Maybe we can put a little potted plant in there. A little flower vase right there. See if it'll let me plant anything in it. I should have some briar seeds, I think, that I can stick in there. Storage bins are getting full too. Alright, this pump here is almost finished its work. Let's send some more water over our machines here. Cool them off. Okay, we'll set that back to polluted water. Good. Alright, so that works nice and quick. I really should set up a permanent system down here, though. You know what? I have tons of duplicants. I don't know why I'm not doing it, but I'm going to use a hydro fan. Oh, that might be why. I don't have space. Dope! Alright, hold on. Let's get a different ladder set up here. We'll use a little hydro fan. Yeah, the coal generator makes CO2, which can be filtered by the algae terrarium. So over here now, we're starting to get a little bit of air quality, you can see. Not a lot, because we pumped this all full of CO2, but we have a little bit. The hydrogen is from the electrolyzers, yeah. They're here, and they're being specifically pumped into this room. I still can't believe I'm having power challenges here. That's crazy to me. Maybe I should put another battery up here somewhere. The only thing is I don't want it to default to filling up the battery on me and then not filling up, or not using the power. Not using the power ultimately to power our machines. I'm going to try turning down the threshold and see if that makes a difference. Like, these should not be running out. Hydrofan does use a little bit of water. Not a lot, but a little bit. They can run over here and grab the water for it, though. Let's do some deconstructing here. We'll get rid of the ladder that I have over here. And here, actually. So I can put another tile. That'll let me put a hydrofan right next to this thing. It's only going to be a temporary solution. Cancel this one. What did I make that tile out of? Always defaults to stuff I don't want to use. There we go. Okay, now we can put in a hydrofan. Should help a little bit with the temperatures. Are you kidding? I can't put a hydrofan there? Oh, there's no floor yet. They didn't finish it. That figures. Yeah, the hydrofan uses a duplicant, but I think it also does use a little bit of water. Oh, no, it doesn't. It's only the duplicant. That's good. I thought it... Did they change it? I thought it used to, draw water as well. I don't even thimble seed. Let's harvest this too. Oh, that's not even... It's not ready. I can't tell. The top of it's growing in the middle of the wood there. Or the floor, rather. Oh, I have a little puffed. Hey, buddy. It'd be nice to make use of him, too. I think I'm going to dig over here. Looks like there's actually a little bit of breathable gas over here. Probably from this puffed. Let's try and dig that out, too. This will actually give us a supply of slime, and maybe what I should do is, since I'm getting slime, I really should put my bioreactors out here too. Or biodistiller, rather. I think I'll do that. Don't forget to feed the hatch. Where is the hatch? I had a couple of them, and I don't remember where they are now. Let's harvest these, harvest this. Oh, we're down to 3,000 kilocalories of food. I'm feeling a lot more disorganized now that I got so many crazy duplicants on the go. I really should get some more food going, though, I guess. Maybe I can build them a kitchen area, finally. I'm going to build a gas-permeable floor over here. And try and make this into my little kitchen area. Although I'm never going to have enough dining tables for them, so I'm probably just not even going to bother trying to build those. But even if we could deep fry some mush bars, it might help a little bit with disease. Harvest that. I thought you saw a way to use chlorine. Well, I know the chlorine stone you can use to make the hand sanitizer, but I don't know that the chlorine gas necessarily has a use just yet, except for if you're trying to create a scenario where you've got a sterile environment for your food to sit in. Oh, the chlorine cools the environment. That's interesting, because I thought the chlorine gas I'd seen before was higher in temperature. Yeah, it's 38.5 degrees. I mean, I don't know that you could probably run it through a chiller and then use it to cool the environment. How's our temperature over here? Minus 21, minus 24. Okay, maybe... Boy, this would take a... no, I was thinking maybe I might take some of the gases that are out here and use them as a cooling agent. Because they're already chilled. But it would take so much power out of my oxygen system, and that's already kind of running right on the edge of things. And actually, why do I have so many filters? That's probably part of my issue. So I've got... this one's filtering... Oh, I see. I've got them on different lines. Okay. Oh, boy. I mean, I could do with fewer filters, but then the actual volume of gas we'd be moving would lower. Because they would have to alternate between the two pumps and which filter it's going to use. So I think I'll leave it the way it is for now. What is the quote of the day? I don't know if I have a quote. Don't eat yellow snow? I don't know. Oh, you're right. There's a little hatch there. And actually, this was the sandstone I put there. So that's right. I actually did set that up specifically for the hatch. And I totally forgot about it. Let's maybe do another... We'll do another plant over here, or maybe one over here. And we'll see if we can help the decor a little bit, because this is probably not the happiest place on Earth underneath the oxygen generation. These guys are sleeping in a room with a low ceiling. Moderately okay oxygen, because I do have an airflow right here, which is good. But this is definitely not the nicest living quarters. How is our air pressure? Oh, yeah, air is getting much, much, much better now. This is running a lot more consistently, which is good. Still some opportunities in this lower area, but it's getting better. Yeah, don't eat yellow snow. It's not good. Unless it's like one of those lemon things. Then that's okay. Diarrhea. Oh, it's those mush bars. I hate those things. Oh, I think I'm all out of storage, too. Let's make, maybe make a couple more storage bins here. Over here, we dug up some more seeds. We got more polluted oxygen. Everything's looking nice and stinky over this way. I'm going to do another mechanized airlock here just to keep things a little bit under control. I do have an abundance of sand at the moment, so for the moment, I'm going to use an air deodorizer in here. That way, if they go in and out of this airlock... Oh, he's just going to hang out in the stink. Pirate 420 full apparently likes the stink, and so does Pedro. Yeah. Yeah, it's not exactly my, it's not exactly the most intelligent quote of the day. Confucius say, cheap things are not expensive, it's expensive things are not cheap. Stressed. 63%. That's not that bad, actually. All things considered. Where's Kevin N? Let's assign him, and then Pedro, who's hanging around in the stinky air. Maybe that's his issue. If he wouldn't hang out in polluted air, maybe he would be a little less stressed. Yeah, everything is better when it's fried. I'm actually setting up the area down here specifically for that. So we'll get some... we'll get a little cooking station here, a little microbe musher. Little cooking station. Both of those use power, which isn't ideal. But we're definitely going to need more food supply than what we've been getting. And until these things actually get a consistent growth on them, that is going to create challenges. The only issue is that this is going to produce heat, and that's not far away from where our plants are growing. Michael Frey, is he relaxed? Where is he? No, he's kind of middle of the road. 39%. Diarrhea again. Oh, man, those mush bars. I hate those things. This pump's done. I'm going to turn this thing off. Let's just disable that. I have a small skim of water left on the ground here, which is doing enough to keep things cool, but it's not awesome. Oh, I never did build that hydro fan. Might as well do that. Get that set up down there. This we can set to mush bars because that's all we can make right now. And we'll set this to make some fried mush bars. So hopefully they can do something good with that. Don't forget mushy bacon. Ugh, mushy bacon. We don't even have pigs, though. What's going on here? These things are all stifling. Low atmospheric pressure. This colony's gotten big enough. I might actually need a second oxygen room, and that would be a first time for me. Huh. Diarrhea equals more fertilizer. Well, I don't think we're doing bad for fertilizer, though. If we look in, where is it? Cultivatable soil? No. Fiber. Where is the... Is it organic? Organic fertilizer. Oh, we only have 350 kilograms. That's not that much. Speaking of which, I guarantee you we're probably going to need another toilet soon, so I should probably build that ahead of time. Let's do the old outhouse thing. It would help a lot with the stress if I could build a bathroom, too. I really should consider doing that. The only thing is that the shower does tend to produce heat, so that's not ideal, but... Oh, Robert Feltz, thanks so much for the super chat. You guys probably just noticed, but I do have it set up so there's pop-ups if anyone does a super chat, or if there's any new subscribers, you'll get a thing. Notice at the top of the screen, and I get a little ding on my ear, too, to make sure that I notice it. I should probably build a little bit of flooring across here so we can maybe expand on our plant situation up in this area. Do some more planter boxes. No, I can't plant there because of the filter. But given they're not growing super well down here because of the air pressure, it probably would help a lot to have something up here. Yeah, I'm going to keep the outhouses for now because I definitely need some fertilizer. I thought we had more of it stocked away for some reason. I think Robert Feltz will be our next duplicant here. So we have a biohazard. Can't stop getting sick. That's not great. We'll go with the scaredy cat, I think. Sorry, Robert Feltz. It turns out you're a scaredy cat. I spell that right? F-E-L-D-T-Z. Perfect. There we go. So we'll bring in Robert. I'm afraid, Robert, we're gonna need a bed for you too. So let's set up another bed over here. You can be in the secondary living quarters, unfortunately. Oh, actually, I'm gonna plant some more of this mealwood. It grows faster. The food is actually a little bit better out of the thimble, or not the thimbleweeds, the bristle blossom. But for now, I'll make do by using some of that. There we go. Some of that meal lice. Oh, look, they're cooking down here. Vex the Ghost is apparently our resident chef. And I probably should put a food storage box next to here, too, so they're not running quite so far. So I'm going to try and do... Let's do a little vacuum storage for that food box. Assuming I have room... Actually, I don't know that I have room for that. Oh, these I need to set. Let's go all but no organics. Make this easy. No organics in there. Oh, and I don't want liquefiable in here either because I don't want them storing ice in these. And I think that'll work for now. I think down here... Maybe I should just put a wheezewort down here, but I think they need a natural ground surface to grow on. Hi, Sonny Glenson. How are you? Oh, I did have 2 extra beds? What? I don't know. I can't keep track of how many duplicants I have. No, I guess I do have extra beds. Ah, well, it doesn't hurt to have them. I know we're going to get more people in anyway, so I can be proactive that way. Nice thing about the blossom is that when you get it going, you get an infinite supply of food off it. It's just a matter of keeping enough of it going. And then not having it stifle down here the way this is. I gotta fix that. What I really ought to do is just... I should just put another oxygen generator down here. I'll get the biodistiller going. Normally, I would get to a place where I don't even need algae to produce oxygen, but there's really no harm in having it, I don't think, at this point. So maybe I'll put a biodistiller down here. Let's see. Stick this here. Oh, that's funny. It lets me build into the ceiling with it. Go like this. Open this up over here. And then I can pump my polluted water down into this space, and we'll decide to do something with that later. Somebody lashed out on something. I don't know what, but they fixed it on their own now, so I guess it's not that big a deal. Low atmospheric pressure here. Really? Still? Huh. This must have cut out for a minute or something in order for this to not have good atmospheric pressure. I wonder if I have too many vents on the line. I have 3 on this line. I have 2 in the other one, but it's not really producing a lot. Oh, you've seen wheezewort growing on insulated tile. Okay, so maybe it'll work on any tile then. So I'm going to put a little storage bin on here. We'll give that a try. I thought it had to be like a natural tile, but we'll see. I'll put one right here, and that might help cool this thing down a bit. Oh, it just says the chat's ready to display message. Yeah, sorry. It's I'm using Restream to do the chat overlay, and when I just do like a stream now kind of thing, it works perfectly fine. But if I try to schedule an event in advance, it doesn't seem to work. I don't know what the deal is. This is gonna look really ugly, but we'll just run the wire out here, and then we're gonna need plumbing. So we'll get a little plumbing pipe out of here. We'll just run this over. Stick a liquid vent on there. That'll do okay for now. If I had a little bit better power generation, I would set up some fertilizer production down here maybe. Let's set this to seeds, but specifically I want the wheezewort seeds in here. And then we'll set this to priority, I don't know, it's priority 6. try going that way. I couldn't get to work on a scheduled video. Couldn't get what to work. Sorry, I think I must have missed something. Isn't there something that takes CO2 there and do something with it? Well, yes and no. You can't. You can pump the CO2 out and then like pump it into compressed piping, and that helps compress it for you, and then it gets it out of the way. But then you're using power. I have the air scrubber to help take some of the CO2 out, and then I have a couple of the algae terrariums, but they only do a certain amount. Let's get rid of this nastiness. There's limited use for CO2. Mostly, it's good for things like scrubbing. Yeah, so this down here, this is the loop I have here to control my CO2. I have one air scrubber and one air purifier. So the water, the dirty water that's produced, or the polluted water that comes out of the air scrubber, feeds into the water purifier and then just loops it back again. So it kind of runs on its own endless little cycle. I'm surprised nobody's using that hydro fan. Seems weird. What did I do over here? Insufficient copper. That's weird. Alright, let me cancel that. I think I have an abundance of gold right now, so we can just use gold. Yeah, I got a fair amount of gold. Seems so wasteful to use gold wiring there, but whatever. Did you forget to mention it's free? Don't forget to help Griff up by breaking the... yeah, the like button is free. How about that? I have 3 hatches and I'm only feeding 1. Where's the other 2? I haven't even been paying attention to them. Oh yeah, they're over here. Alright. Let's do a little storage container here. We can fill it up with sandstone and feed him. This guy's got plenty to eat for a while. So we don't have to worry about him. And he's dumping coal all over the ground. Some food up here. That'll do good. Let's see. We'll go into raw minerals and we'll fill this up with sandstone. Party 6. And I should get rid of this little wire here because that will save me the metal. Food is finally building up, so we have good production going out of both of these 2 systems now. So that works well, I think. We've got some contaminated or some polluted air down here. Just hanging out in this area. I guess it must have come in through the little airlock door. We got this going to produce some fertilizer now, so that's good. For now, I'll just let the polluted water store up over here. We'll do something better with that later. Hi, Faithless Angel. How are you? Welcome to the stream. T. Bennett. Okay. So far, so... Oh, 72%. I should do something with this now. Let's see. I'm going to go with Classy Dog and Vex the Ghost. We'll stick on there. There's a Vex the Ghost and Classy Dog. I think it's very soon we're going to get to a place where I just can't do much about the stress anymore. Do I have any more massage tables? Just the 2, I guess, right? Given the number of people, I really should have another one. Stick it over there. Okay, so that's working well. I'm going to dig out some more of this space over here. We'll make more room for CO2 buildup. Get a ladder right here, too. Oops. Cancel. Oh, and I should dig out this algae down here, too. There's no point not to use it. And then I'm going to put down here... I'm going to fix the air trouble we're having down around these plants. I want the gas level to build up over here a little bit better, so we can finally make use of these plants that I'm growing. I'm not sure whether there's going to be enough power in this particular little system I have set up here, but we'll see. Temperature's actually not great here either. Probably because of this battery. It's not that bad. Plot twist. There's no dirt for mush bars. What? I hope that's not actually true. Hold on, where are we here? Dirt. Oh no, we've got plenty of dirt. 44,869 kilograms. That is going to happen though. At some point we will run out of dirt. But I'm hoping by then we'll have enough other plants growing. At some point this whole colony is going to implode on itself because it's really not... It's not going to be self-sustaining forever. I've got dirty water everywhere. Which isn't so bad in terms of like breathability, but it's definitely not awesome for the stress, and that's already something I'm struggling with. 55, Angel of Darkness, we'll get him up here. I think I heard somebody puking again. Did this start early? No, it started at 1 p.m. Eastern time, so I'm not sure exactly where you're located in the world, but I did start on time. But I said, oh my goodness, yeah. I should name a duplicant Cinderella and then set them to the only cleaning jobs. That would be funny. Trouble is, I don't have them clean him constantly enough. I don't like that I have polluted water down here, but I should actually, you know what? I'm going to mop up the polluted water that's here. I'll send some fresh water down this way. Maybe stop with some of this polluted oxygen. Trench stench. Alright, so we have two different... Oh, we're going to have tons of oxygen here soon. We have two different algae deoxidizers running now that are producing air. We have our oxygen generation up here, which is still power challenged. I just don't get that. That really shouldn't be the case. I'm going to turn that off. Save a little bit of power. These, I think, are almost done. We'll get the med bay finished, and then we'll save the power from that. We'll figure out the name of the next duplicate when the next one comes up. Well, this person's just hanging out up here. What's going on there? All right, get rid of these, and maybe some of this. I gotta make a big pit down here that all the CO2 can just fall into. Seems to be working so far. Yeah, I should build more planter boxes. So I have this row here, but the air pressure has been so iffy that it just hasn't been working very well. And then I have the row that's up here. I built a couple of extra, but again, we're already out of algae again, even though I just harvested some. This one here I'm going to turn off for now. Maybe they won't refill it that way. Second coal generator. Yeah, I mean, I could build a second one down here for this second power line. I guess maybe even on this one up here I could. There's no reason I shouldn't, actually. So let's make a little wolframite tile out here, and then we'll throw another power generator here. Throw a little more coal out this way, and then we'll connect that up with heavy wire. That'll be good. Oh, wait a minute. What did I build this out of? Cancel. I want to make sure I build this out of gold. Oh, it was gold anyway. Because that gets that 5,000% bonus to overheating, which is awesome. That's okay. I'm glad you made it, Faithless. Not everyone can be here right in the moment, I imagine. 100 watching so far. Yeah, that's actually relatively slow for an oxygen not included stream. I think we've been averaging closer to 200 most of the nights that I've been streaming, and then the best night I think we had so far, we had like 370 something. Whoa! Ah, we had our first death. Angel of Darkness. Apparently I wasn't paying enough attention to the gap here, and he didn't have room to get out, and I didn't build a ladder all the way down. Sorry, Angel. You're the first one to go. Let's just go that route. Okay, we're going to need to set up a space for a graveyard, because this is going to happen a lot. So let's do... we'll set it up here, maybe. As if stress wasn't a big enough problem already. We've had our first duplicant death. Angel of Darkness, the first one to bite the bullet. All the way down at the bottom. Stepped in polluted water, too. If only we could put little epitaphs on their gravestone. He died with grimy, dirty hands. What are you doing? Oh my gosh. Okay, so this is totally blocked off here. I'm gonna need a ladder over here. Just build a ladder on top of the dead guy. No one will mind. He won't notice. No, first death. Oh, you know, all things considered, though, we made it 51 cycles before somebody died. And oftentimes they get caught in funny little situations that end up killing them, so... I guess all things considered, it could have been worse. I'm going to put a little hydro fan over here that can keep control of the temperature here. How's our sand? Where's our filtration medium? 35,000 kilograms. Alright, so we're pretty good for sand at the moment. This is producing some little bit of algae for us, but not a lot. 100 grams per second. I should probably do maybe a second one of these things. Ah, what a shame. What What a shame. Let's do, let's see, refinement. I'm going to put a second biodistiller out here. Oh, actually, I don't... Will this even work? Is it going to connect up to that pipe, or is it going to block everything up? We'll find out soon. Oh, you know what? Maybe what I'll do is I'll cancel this, and instead we'll put some tile flooring in here, and then I can run the pipe through the tile floor. That'll solve that problem. Did they get his body yet? No, they haven't even built the ladder yet. Or the gravestone. I should probably put priority on this, because the longer that body sits out there, the more issues I'm going to have with stress. So we'll get them to deal with that. And then in the meantime, I'll put Pedro on the massage table. Pedro. We'll get Michael Frey on the massage table. He's getting frayed nerves. And then I guess we'll put Anne on the massage table too. There we go. Harvest more food. Oh, that stinks. I thought we might go a little bit longer before somebody died, but it just didn't work out that way. Tombstones next to restrooms. May he rest in peace. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that fits right along with our whole theme. Yeah, I mean I could dig the block of sand there, I suppose. That one there would have done it. I like ladders. Somebody's lashing out. They don't like the fact that we let Angel of Darkness die. Okay, we need another duplicant. Who have we got here? We have a slow learner. We have a mouth breather. We have a scaredy cat. But he has mole hands, which makes him a good digger, and that's kind of a cool thing. I should find more metal. I'm almost out. Yeah, I really should do a little bit more of that. I could do a morb farm, but I don't really need to super much. Hashtag reincarnate angel. Well, they're duplicants. I mean, and I guess we could just print out another clone if we desperately wanted to. But all right, who should we stick in here as another duplicant? I think Jack mentioned earlier that he wanted to be one, so we'll put Jack Cantus in here. Print. Welcome to the torture, Jack. Dupe time, dupe time. All right, there'll be more dupes. Because as people die, and that's going to happen more often, we'll have more space for duplicants. More and more spaces, more and more deaths occur. I probably should do it. What are my mechanisms here? Like, oh, you're right, I am out of metals. Let's find some gold. Gold is good. I like gold. We got our fancy little slime generator out here too. I wish there was a way to breed these guys and make more of them. You can kind of find more of them and gradually herd them into a given area, but it's really kind of a pain. That was quite the graphic poop right there. Oh, I didn't even have enough. Oh, invalid building location. What? Insufficient wolframite. Oh, that's what happened there. Okay, hold on. I guess we can just build this tile out of gold instead. No, let's cancel this. And we'll do this tile out of gold. And I can finally get that second generator going. Once we have 2 of these generators running, I'm pretty sure we'll be in pretty good shape, power-wise, to run our oxygen supply. I'm surprised it's even taking 2. But each of these little pumps and each of the little electrolyzers, they each draw a fair amount. Ugh, so much mess up here. Get rid of this. Oh, and then they go to bed. That figures. As soon as I give them work to do, that's the moment everybody decides it's bedtime. Stuff, I thought I did welcome you to the stream, but I didn't. It's hard to catch everybody when they pop in. But welcome to the stream, Stuff and More Stuff. Super Chat is it's like a way of making a donation while you're in the stream. You click on the little $sign button, and then you can put in whatever amount that you want, and then it donates it. You get a little pop-up, and it'll have a colored notification for the Super Chat that you put in, and then anybody that happens to make a Super Chat, I'll prioritize you for a dupe as well. Oh, I need more mopping. These guys have made a right mess everywhere. And they're even sleeping in it. I think I heard more puking. I did. Stress vomiting. Yum. Oh, these plants are stifling again. And we finally get to that point where we're running out of power in this lower power setup. So I might not even have enough to run. I might not even have enough to run another biodistiller right now because of the way the power is working over here at the moment. Look at this. This thing's going all by itself. Oh, whoa, welcome back. It's not doing a ton to cool things. I find that the water seems to work best. So I'm going to just send a little bit of water over there. Uh-oh. Wait, what's happening here? Something's not flowing. Oh, there we go. The pipes actually got backed up enough that they wasn't having to move any water. That's funny. Alright, we got a little bit of water. Let's turn this back to polluted. There we go. All set. Stress is at 88%, 90%. I get rid of this little notice here. I want to be able to see if somebody dies again. Stress vomiting. Yeah, actually, Vex the Ghost is the one who's really cranking it up there. So we'll get Vex on there, and then we'll get Izzy, I guess, on this other table. Where's Izzy? There he is. So much stress. I've never had to run with this many duplicants, I don't think. I think the highest I've ever gotten is maybe 10 or 12. Can I put some music? No, the stream, it's hard to get music that's not going to trigger content matches and stuff. So I generally don't use any music. Yes. Oh, yeah, we can name one named SpongeBob and then set him for cleaning, and he can be the guy that goes around cleaning up all the vomit. That sounds like it would be the best job on the planet. Maybe not so much. All right, so we've got that going. I should actually try to set up some sort of a cooling setup down here. Power is just such a challenge, though. How are the gases down here? Wow, we pretty much decimated the CO2 down here. That's crazy. I'm actually surprised at how much of that got knocked down. That's ridiculous. All right. Well, I guess CO2 is not a challenge at the moment. It's funny how much, considering how many duplicates are in here breathing it out. Think of, oh, there's the vomiting again. Where's SpongeBob when you need him? All right, clean up the puke. Nobody running it. Bad for stress. Speaking of which, get Apex here on the stress table. Where are you, Apex? This list is getting too long. And then Kevin, I guess, we'll put on one also. And then I guess Cap. Wow, that's the first time Cap's had to use the table in forever. Oh, I forgot Cap had the Mickey Mouse ears. Change the name of the duplicants by clicking on them and then clicking the purple box in the top right corner. Yeah, you can change them after the fact, yeah. SpongeBob and Cinderella. Cancel that. We'll have to replace these with blossoms because we're all out of mealwood again. There we go. I think it's doing okay. What about cloth? With this number of duplicants, it could help. Yeah, it might actually. My biggest issue at the moment, I think, is just going to be managing the power systems because this lower power generator. Actually, I guess I'll do another manual generator. Why not? I mean, it's not like we don't have spare duplicants. I'm so used to running with. Oops. Let me cancel that. I'm so used to running with a really low number of duplicants that I don't often make use of the manual power generator very much. I like to switch over to the coal powered sooner rather than later. Yeah, 19 duplicants. It's getting to be a bit much to handle. These guys are puking everywhere now. If I can get them with some snazzy suits, I could even maybe put up some pictures, and that might help. Let's see what we can do decor-wise. Can I fit? I can't fit pictures anywhere in here. Oh, look at this. We can get them some artwork down by the toilet. That'll be amazing. We can do some artwork over here, which will help. Oops. And this might even help a little bit with the decor for the rating for this space just above there. So much puke. Pirate. Let's get Pirate on here. Pirate 420 full. Oh, that's funny. Left one gap in there. Waiting for material delivery, sandstone. Which reminds me, this little guy over here, we want to feed him. So we'll dump that on the floor for him. So we've got at least 2 of our hatches fed. I think somebody said there was a 3rd one, right? Oh, thanks, T-Ben, and I appreciate that. It's nice when people enjoy the channel. Mike Bowden, where do you find food? You just mean in the game or just in general? Because I suppose you could order a pizza. Yeah, the delay is about 30 seconds on this thing. From what I can tell, anyway. I mean, it's a little hard to be exact. I haven't watched my own stream to kind of see exactly where, like, the time delay between responses, but it seems to be about 30 seconds. Let's harvest this. That thing is not growing. I'm not sure if it's stifling or if it's just an issue with the where the plant's located. That's all good temperature-wise. This needs temperature management down here. I think what I should do probably is let's get rid of this. Get rid of this little ladder here, and I think what I can do is I'll put maybe I can create a cooling loop here that will keep everything cool here, and then I won't have to keep dealing with this on a constant basis. Let's deconstruct all this mess so we don't have all these ladders in the way. Ah, yeah, pizza's not good for a diet. Pizza. Oh, look at that. Looks like we've run out of fertilizer. So I think we're gonna need a second compost. Let's dig this out. And then I really should... Alright, I was just setting this over here, but I guess what I really ought to do with it is make fertilizer. Let's see. Refinement. Fertilizer maker. Alright, so this thing takes in 150 grams per second of polluted water. What does this produce? Biodistiller produces 200 grams per second of polluted water. So it'll actually back up if I don't have it set up right. That really stinks. Alright. This is going to be a little wacky, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to build a tile. You know what I should do is rewrote this plumbing. Let's take the liquid pipe, and we're going to run this down and through here. I'll just reconnect it here. Once I get that replaced, then I'll swap in the fertilizer maker, which is kind of gonna tap the power a little bit, unfortunately, but I hear somebody breaking some more machines. They're not happy with me at all right now. They're like, smash! We did build up a good buffer of kilocalories here at least, so when it comes down to it, they're not going to starve or anything. At least not in the short term, but I have not gotten good production out of these plants at all. I don't even think I've gotten to harvest them yet. It's been kind of a big waste. Using up the fertilizer and not getting any food out of it. Even the air pressure is just not improving down here. It's great up here. These guys are loving it. Not so much down below. Sorry, what did you tell me that I didn't read your comment? Was it where the hatches are located? There's one here. There's one on this middle floor here somewhere. He's probably dug in the dirt over here right now. Where's the third one? Is it way down below? Down here somewhere? Yeah, fertilizer's for the blossom plants. The reason I didn't really see a lot of people using it before was just that the meal lice was so much easier to work with. That nobody was using the bristle blossom, but now the bristle blossom is actually better. Oxygen's not bad. I mean, it's in good condition up here. It's a little softer down in this area. We're still running more than 500 grams per tile, though. It's really low over here. I don't get why this one is low. This makes no sense to me. Why do I have my gas routing going here? This one pump here, for whatever reason, does not seem to move a consistent supply of oxygen. This one's been doing great. This one, not so much. Hypothermia? What? Someone's stuck in the door. Or no, he just stopped there. Alright, that was weird. How did he get hypothermic? Was he hanging out up here too long? This generator's not even running. Stress! Oxygen room, wah. Oh, there's one in the oxygen room? Oh, there must be. There's coal here. Yeah, I didn't even notice it. That's so funny. I don't see him, though. Oh, there he is. Alright. I should give him a little food, too. Set that right there. Oh, the stress, the stress. Emo teen vampire can be next on here. I forgot I named Falling into Black Emo Teen Vampire. Where is he? Emo Teen Vampire. Oh, there he is. So we got Emo Teen Vampire. We'll put Classy Dog on one. Classy Dog 16. And then on the last one, we can put Vex the Ghost, who seems to be perpetually stressed now. Food harvesting. Check stress. Yeah, stress is getting to be really bad. 5 drops out of it, 2k, not 1.5k worth of food. Yeah, it's slightly better, but you also get the seed back, which lets you replant it, and that's what you're not getting from the meal lice anymore. Research complete. We can finally get rid of this stuff over here. Let me just double check that we have nothing left we can research. Everything is looking good that way. So let's get rid of these. We'll deconstruct that. We'll deconstruct this. Now we'll save a little bit of the power that's on this particular grid. Clean all this out. So we got Vomit Central again. Gosh, it's just like a never-ending like vomit management system in here. Yeah, they are rage quitting. They don't like being stacked this deep in here, I think. Get all the little CO2 and stuff. Angel of Darkness, unfortunately, bit the bullet. It looks like they did finally clean his body up, so he's up here now. Tasteful Memorial. R.I.P. Angel of Darkness 013. Dun dun dun. Time to make food. Yes. Wow, 68,000. Oh, no, you're going to make food. I get it. Food. That does sound good right now. Yeah, could make morbs out of them and then still have them useful, but... Oh, we got lack of power going on all down here. Nobody's using these generators. That's weird. Guess they decided they didn't need to for a bit. I never did. I was going to build a vacuum room for my batteries. I never got around to doing that either. I'm spending so much time trying to stay on top of the stuff that keeps the duplicants alive that I'm not really doing a lot of advanced building here. Medicine, this is all good. That's awesome. Okay, so let's see. Somewhere in the plumbing here. No, where is it? Utilities. I have a thermoregulator. I'm going to set that here. Now, I'm going to need a pump for this. So let's take... Where's my plumbing? Take a little gas pump. I'm going to set it right here. And then we're going to use uninsulated gas pipe as an output. And we'll go this way. Wait a minute. I need a gas pipe bridge first. So we're going to do a little O here. So a little gas pipe bridge. And then we'll do gas piping into this. Send it over this way. Do a little crazy zigzag pattern through here. And then we'll send it back here to that. So I'm going to create a little cooling section over here and try and cool this system without having to constantly use power, and also stop it from constantly overheating. I've been dumping water on it periodically for now to kind of keep it managed, but I'd like to cool it down without having to do that. Yeah, I'm sorry, the restream it's not picking up the chat, so unfortunately we've got that fun little overlay. And if I have to click off to turn it off, though, then it'll end up in a case where the game kind of minimizes, and that kind of stinks. So, oh gosh, look at the vomit. This is gross. I can make a swimming pool with all the stuff these guys are throwing up. That's sick. 91% stress. But I already have 3 people on massage tables, though. I mean, there's not a lot I can do there at the moment. I should get a textile factory going so that I can try to get some people wearing some snazzy suits. They never did finish this pipe over here, either. Sedimentary rock. Oh, well, whatever. Build it out of whatever. I don't care at this point. I'm trying to manage stress, but it's at that point now where there's too many duplicants with too high stress. I can't drive it down until we start getting some snazzy suits and stuff. I mean, even the general decor in here, well, it's not great down here. Imagine that. Pictures by the outhouse just doesn't fix things. I don't know why that would be. I think this is funny. This is a funny little bug. Working the massage, but he's at the same time using one of these little hydro fans. Copper ore. Do I even have copper ore? I should worry about that, probably. Let's get a little bit more building here. Uh-oh, I heard the magic noise. We're gonna bring in another duplicant. That'll get us up to 20, assuming nobody dies before I manage to get him in here. Just gonna go like this, and we'll grab some copper that's up there. Alright. We've got another duplicant that we can pick. What should we name this one? So we got Ruby as a yokel. We have Catalina as a mouth breather. And we got Mima as a bottomless stomach. Given we're fighting with food right now, that's not really something I want to deal with. I think probably the yokel is going to be the one I'm going to take. Oddly enough. They can't do the job research, but we have no research left to do anyway, so we don't even need a yokel. It's like a job for Cinderella. Well, Cinderella would be a really funny name, but I'm trying to name them off of people who are actually in the stream watching. Let's do with, I don't know, we'll do Silky Z. There we go. We'll bring in Silky Z. Cinderella and SpongeBob would be great names, but for now I'm going to keep naming them off of the people that are in the chat. Morbs make CO2 now? No, I thought they made polluted air. I haven't, somebody's lashing out, but I'm going to go see if, let's see if we can find a Morb. We can just check this theory. There's a Morb. Nope, they emit polluted oxygen. Apparently he's putting out nan kilograms per second, or whatever that is. Nan. That's an interesting number. Same with this guy. Maybe because he's already in all polluted oxygen. So it's still polluted oxygen they make. They don't make CO2. We're running out of fertilizer everywhere. Everywhere. They didn't dig this out yet. Prioritize this for me. Let's make this a 6. There's like a million of you guys. How is it that nobody dug that out yet? I thought we might have had a stuff and more stuff named Duplicant already. Let them have a spa day. Yeah. I could do that, I guess. There's still only 3, there's only 3 massage tables, though, so I mean, even if I did that, it wouldn't be enough. Let's go Jillian Dodd. IX we can get on here. That's the first time he's needed a massage table in a while. Where is he? Roman numeral 9. Oh, right at the very top. That would figure. Harvest more food. Mop up more stress liquid. Vomit. Oh, good. This is almost done in here. Okay, we need, we're gonna need power for this. Hopefully we can even get enough power. I don't know if this is gonna work. They could reach that far, but I bet you they can't reach high enough to put the power connection on there. Let's find out. I might need to build a little ladder across here, so they have something to climb on, they can reach it. There we go. Hopefully we can get this cooled down nice and cold, and then we'll switch it off, and I'll try to get a little infinite loop going with it. Rest in peace, yeah. I really should have put the outhouse over by the... Or, sorry, the graveyard over by the outhouse. That would have been funny. Where is... I think it's in refinement, is it? Yeah. We'll do another compost bin over here. Little hatch. I think he ate a seed. Yeah, I did give him a pile of stuff. So there was one of them that I didn't... This guy up here. This is the one I haven't given any... I haven't given him any stuff. Let's do raw mineral. We'll send sandstone up here to this one, too. Oh, actually, I should set that to a 6 priority so they can fill that up for him, and we'll get that Morb fed. Or not Morb, the little hatch fed. We're running out of water down here. That's getting to be a challenge. I do need to move the water that's up top here, but it's in a really, really poor place. So, I guess we'll need to start digging in here. Let's get this open up. Throw a ladder down inside. And we're going to have to pump it out of there. Oftentimes, the water that I was using before in my last colony, I actually had a bit of a bathroom going. What about the outhouse? No, I built a compost pile, not an outhouse. Oh, you meant for your gravestone. Yeah. I don't know, maybe it would help the decor around the bathrooms. You really could. Rest in P, though. Where is my... Plumbing, we're gonna need another gas pipe, because this pump has got to send stuff in here. There we go. Man, that's messy. That's probably the messiest colony layout I've had yet. I just kind of been throwing stuff down as much as I could wherever I needed it. Let's see. Let's put Michael Frey on one of these. There we go. We'll get Michael on that one. Let's get Swimmy. That's a name we haven't seen in a while. Got swimmy on one here too. And then the last one's already taken up. Blast! Yeah. Well, I can't really let the water flow down exactly because I've got everything built underneath here. We'll end up with a horrible mess. It will spread out both ways on the floor. It's not as simple as just a straight opening all the way down. Yeah, just well, it doesn't become fertilizer. It becomes polluted dirt is what it puts out. So I guess it could be rest in polluted dirt instead of rest in pee. All right, this is all set up down here, except for some reason this isn't connected. What's not hooked up here? All that power is connected. All the gas piping I think is connected. Oh, I'm such a noob. I said all that backwards. Oh, gosh. All right. That was super genius of me. The funny thing is, you guys probably said it in the chat, and I just wasn't watching. So let's go gas pipes. We'll get rid of this. Get rid of this. Let's do this the proper way. No, wait. I need that one. Cancel. Let's cancel that. Yep, pipes were wrong. I had it all backwards. All right, so this here, I'm going to need to do it this way instead. So how am I going to set this up now? This will loop around this way. I want to do plumbing. Send the gas pipe up here. There we go. And this pipe has got to go over here, like that. Ugh, that's not pretty. This is going to be really ugly. So it should actually compress the gas into this space, I think, and keep it in a bit of a loop. We'll see how this works out. I think I might have to change the way I have this laid out just a little bit. Mostly because... Boy, the input and output on this thing is actually really awkwardly placed. Alright, let's go that way. That didn't work at all the way planned. Yeah, I don't think you can actually turn your body into ash. If we break the gravestone, you'll see the little skeleton there for like a quick second, and then it just kind of vanishes. Stress is really getting out of control. It's only 68%, but they're just smashing stuff like crazy now. Fortunately, they fix it themselves right away, which is kind of a weird mechanic, but... Ryan the Lion. Where's Ryan the Lion? There we go. Robert Feltz. We'll get him on the table, too. Where'd you go, Robert? Robert Feltz. There we go. Oh, now I have power problems. Because nobody's running on the treadmill. The pump is connected. Yeah, it's all hooked up here. So we've got our little loop going. So I'm not concerned at all what type of gas it is, but ultimately I want it to cool it and send it through here. So let's see. Maybe the temperature overlay would be a better one to look at here. Now the nice thing about these pipes is that they'll cool the air around them faster than they'll pick up heat from the other objects that are near them. So I'm hoping what we'll get is a little cooling system here where these little circulating pipes will kind of take care of it all for me. I really wanted to cycle this back through the... Oh, yeah, see, now this is not working. What's the temperature? This is 22.5 for the gas pipe, and the carbon dioxide is 26, 25, 26. It's all too warm in here. What I need to do is get this positioned better so I can actually take the output from this and put it to the input of this. Let's, boy. Alright, I have plenty of gas in here now, so I don't even need this anymore. Let's turn this off. Let's disable that building. And then I'm going to destroy the pipes that are here, I think. Because I have a closed system of gas in there now that works. So we can go that way. The nice thing with these little bridges is that they'll move the gas for you, even though you don't have a pump connected to it. So you can see this is still going around in its own little loop, even though I'm not feeding it anymore. So what I want to do is leverage that to feed it into my cooling system to go back into the pipe again. I'm not going to destroy the pump just yet in case I accidentally break something and let gases out everywhere. Where is everybody? Oh, they're sleeping. Ha! It's nighttime. Imagine that. Just turn the bridge around. Yeah, that might work, actually. So if the bridge was going the other way... Well, where's my input and output? Yep, you're right. Turning the bridge around would be perfect. Let's just deconstruct this. Alright, and we'll go... Where's my plumbing? Take our gas pipe bridge there. We'll flip it the other way around instead. We'll see if it will actually change the flow. It should. What I don't know is if it'll start moving again on its own. There's that vomiting again. I don't know how these guys have anything left to vomit. They've been puking their guts out. There we, oh, good. It did start up right away. Okay, good. So let's get the gas pipe in here now. Deconstruct this gas pipe right... Oh, that figures. I can't really get a... I can't get rid of the one that's the bridging... There we go. In the middle. Without destroying the whole thing, but we'll go like this. Boom. That should cool everything around. We get this nice and cold, and then we can actually just... We can even... What? I didn't realize I had that pending. There we go. That'll get everything nice and cold, and then we should be able to take, actually, the thermal regulator out, and it'll just keep going around on its own. I hope that'll get things nice and cool in there. And that will cool this down, so we don't have to manage it anymore. I can get rid of this silly little hydro fan. I also don't want to suck up too much power with this thing. Alright. That's all working well. We're gonna go. This will be super cold in no time. I gotta watch it doesn't get too cold, though. So that should help with the temperature down there, I think. Needs to be colder, though. It's funny, the gas pipe bridge is super cold now, but the rest of the piping, not so much. Even the stuff coming out of the thermoregulator, the pipe right there is nice and cold, but not the rest of it. Yeah, time to call Cinderella. We get her to cook and clean? Is that what we're looking for? They're getting a little bit of fertilizer out of these compost things, but I think I might need a third one. I'm not sure if they'll make use of all three of them, but we'll try that out. Alternatively, I can make fertilizer over here, and I probably you know what, I probably should pay attention to that. Let's go deconstruct liquid pipes in here. We'll get rid of all this. And then I can put in here in the refinement section, there is the fertilizer maker. We'll just stick it like right here. Actually, I shouldn't get rid of all that piping. No, yes I do. That's what I want. That's what I want. We'll go like this. Yeah, it is minus 14 degrees per cycle, so, I mean, it should cool it quickly, but... Actually, what's going on here? The gas quantity has gotten dramatically lower. That's weird. I might actually need to feed a little more gas into this. I think what it's done is it's taken all the little blocks or all the little tiles of gas and it's compressed them, so each one's 10 kilograms. So we end up with a lot less gas flowing through here. I'm gonna throw a gas pipe on here for a moment, and we'll try and pump some more gas into it. You know what? I've made a point of just avoiding the chlorine pockets, and the hydrogen I generally don't dig into them either. I just kind of avoid it all. If there's a way you can get the hydrogen to channel into the space where you're already using, the CO2 is frozen. It shouldn't have. Normally the pipes break if it freezes. Hold on, let me check. Carbon dioxide, 88.5. It's still at 31 degrees for the CO2 that's in there. CO2, 25.6 degrees. So normally it breaks the pipes if it's going to freeze. I don't think that's the issue just yet. I think it just compressed all the gases into a tighter cube. So like each one of these cubes now is contents minus 81 degrees. Oh, so it is nice and cold. I was reading the CO2 that's outside. This one's minus 114. Let's get this turned back on. Enable building. Yeah, I know it has the lowest freezing point for hydrogen, but my hydrogen's all at the top of my base right now, so unless I pump it all the way down here... and yeah, I don't know if the chilled gas will cool the building, but it will definitely cool the air that's around it, because it will radiate coldness into the airspace. I don't know if it'll cool the building. I'm kind of testing that out right now. Alright, so this is getting nice and full now. If we can get a good flow of cold gases moving through here, then I think this will work fine. Let's turn this off again. Deconstruct this gas pipe. Well, I know what, I'm going to leave the gas pipe intact for now, in case I want to turn it back on again. Yeah, I mean, it does have a lower condensation point than, like, oxygen does, but it's still... It should be able to take a significant amount of cooling. What have we got coming out of here? Minus 15, minus 165. There's a funny mix of temperatures in here right now. Minus 170. Alright, so I'm going to now take this, and we'll just do... We'll do a gas pipe right across here, so we'll cut this thing right out of the system. And then I'm going to deconstruct gas pipes right here. And the bridge should keep everything flowing, ultimately. I just don't want this to cool anymore, I don't think. Yeah, it's got a funny little rhythm going on. It's not really moving because of this extra little pipe I put in there. What's going on? Are they sleeping again? Ugh, they are. Always with the sleeping. This bin here I'm going to empty so that this little guy can eat up there. So that's good. What's going on? Break the pipe. Somebody break the pipe. Okay, it's broken. Good. Alright, so we have our gas flowing now, just in a steady loop around this way. Hopefully that'll help cool everything down. We'll see. The pipes are getting nice and cold, at least. So I'm just going to leave this now. Disable building. Hopefully it won't draw any power, even though it's connected to the power line. If it does, I could just destroy it, but I think that will help keep this cool down here without having to do any extra work. Let's get food. Stress is always bad. Where's Izzy? Izzy, where is he? Pirate full 420. And Cap. We'll get Cap on there, I guess. Yeah, he's the next highest. 60%. Actually, 60% is not that bad. I'm surprised it hasn't gotten, like, super crazy, because they're doing a lot of running around. No, actually, I don't want it to kick off Cool Air Angel Darkness. I'm intentionally keeping it in a perfect little loop here. So what happens with these bridges is that because the bridge has an input and an output, it will naturally keep moving gases or liquids that are in that particular pipe, even though you don't have a pump connected to it anymore. So it'll just keep going permanently in its own little circular system. Now what I'm planning to do is just have the temperature of the pipes get cold enough that they cool the space around them. I don't know if it's going to work to cool the buildings. I'm not sure that it works that way. I'm kind of hoping it will. But I don't know that it's going to. Hey, FX Clip, welcome back to the stream. Yeah, I mean, you can do a switch on something that's... So if I have everybody running around up here, you can put a switch up here and control it from up in that space so you don't have people running down to it. Oh, right, I gotta connect this up. Where's my plumbing? Do a liquid pipe connection right here. And then I think I need power for this as well. So we'll run out a little bit of power over here. And then we can make some fertilizer. Gotta make sure we can keep our plants going. We're getting fertilizer here, and it seems to be with 2 of them, it's kind of doing okay. But it wouldn't hurt to build up a little bit of a cushion. As long as they're producing enough power here anyway to run it. Yeah, actually, I'm aware that if the temperature gets to minus 273, the game will crash. Anything that gets below absolute zero, pretty much. But I wasn't planning to keep it running indefinitely. It was more just about cooling it in the first place, and then now it's running through cold pipes all through here. But it doesn't seem to be helping with the temperature on this building. The air temperature around it is even crazy. It's like spiking around all over the place. This building, though, 44.3, 44.2, 44.1, 44. So it is actually cooling it. It's going to take a while because it's way up at like, oh no, now it's going back up again. Right. All right, so when it seems like when the cool gas is going around behind it, it does go down a little bit, but it's not overheating anymore, even though I'm not using the hydro fan next to it right now. So hopefully that will at least be enough that it won't overheat. Same as anything else in this game, I found that if you can stop it from heating up in the first place, it's so much easier to control. But yeah, radiator would be cool too. They have a heat one. If you could do like that thing that generates power for the heat, but it would be cool if you could do it with like liquids or gases. I don't know who has 10% stress. That's crazy. It must be somebody with a really low decor expectation. Oh, speaking of which, look at this. Decor expectation minus 25. We're totally using Lindsay because anyone who expects so little of me, they're a winner in my books. Who should we name him? Somebody toss out a name. If you want to have a duplicate named after you, pop your name up in the chat there. And we'll name Lindsay after you instead of using Lindsay. Welcome back. Stuff and more stuff. Name the dupe. Name them. Is there a way of cooling liquid? Not directly. You can use melted ice so you have cold liquid instead. But I don't think there's like a system that cools it. All right, I'm gonna let's name this one Stiffa Bazario. There we go. Unfortunately, Stiffa has very low decor expectations of me, and I really like that. I kind of wish I could do that and pick low decor expectations of everybody. It would help a lot with my stress levels. Izzy. Is Izzy on the table? No, Pirate's on there. Where's Izzy? I feel like Izzy was just on the massage table. Pedro. There we go. Heard some more food pop. We'll harvest that. Still like really poor gas pressure here. Or is it the temperature now? No, it is the atmospheric pressure still. These guys are breathing out too much CO2 on me. I really meant to dig this out too, so we could kind of help a little bit with that gas pressure. Try to get some more CO2 down below. Stuff and more stuff does not want to be named. That's funny. You got to 41. Wow. I'm at 21. I'm like just over half of that, and I don't even like having to manage this many duplicants. This is way beyond my comfort zone. I normally run my colony with a really low duplicant count. Ooh, I gotta get the water down there. I keep forgetting about that. Let's get I got a water pump built in here. We're gonna need this. I should build it down low, I guess. And then we're gonna need some piping. Unfortunately, we have this wall here, so I can actually just send the pipe right through the wall. Where's my gas pipe or my water pipe? Let's see. Do a liquid pipe. Out of sandstone, so we're not wasting any other resources. I'm gonna send it right out here. Down this way. Over to here. And we'll dump it right in this space. Now for the power, I don't have a power grid up there, I don't think. I don't. Not even close. I guess since I have two generators running this one, I'm probably better to run the power off of this thing. So let's run the power over... Ooh, wait a minute. How am I doing metal-wise? Let's make this out of gold. Seems like such a waste, but... Send it right over this way. Up into here. And we'll send it right along with the same... There we go. And I just accidentally collected my door, too. The next stupid after me, possibly. The game was super slow and I ran out of coal to mine. Oh, really? You know, that's a good question. I do have at least one of the tables, or two of the tables at high priority, but I think I forgot to set the last one. So that's good. No, that one's not at high priority either. I thought I had all these set at 9s. Huh. That'll learn me. Usually I keep them at highest priority, so as soon as I tell somebody to go to it, they just run off and do it. This is circulating well down here. The pipes are getting nice and cool. This thing's still not doing a lot temperature-wise for this thing. Which kind of stinks. Maybe if I cool it down, it'll stay cooled. So let's send some water down on this thing. If I get it cooled off, then maybe the cooling that's going through the pipes will help keep it from getting warm again. Because, like I said, a lot of times, if things are cooled off in the first place, then it's a lot easier to manage the temperature on them, because you just don't really have to manage it to any great degree. Cool off more. I want it to get colder. The water is actually pooling a little funnier now because I don't have the same building set up here. There's a little pocket it can fall in. Yeah, they're collecting the water on me. Come on. Okay, that's got that cooled down. Let's go in here, if I can pick it. There we go. Set that back to polluted water. And now we'll see if the little cooling system, now that this building's cooled off, it'll just stay cool. It's at 22 degrees. That's awesome. I'm going to disable this because I want to see if our little cooling system will work. You've been sleeping for 12 hours. Well, welcome to the land of the living, Apex. Oh yeah, I don't have a liquid vent yet, but it's okay. I'm not too worried about it just yet. We can stick that on there. Jeez, I'm all out of gold again. And they didn't even build all this wire yet. All right, where can we find more gold? Our little Puffed is just loving things over here. Diarrhea. Diarrhea. I have like no gold out here. What is going on? Oh, there's some way down here. I don't want to have to dig all the way over there to get it. Oh, we got another cool area down here, too. I can make use of that, I guess. That might be handy. Some more Wheezeworts, too. Oh, which reminds me, I meant to plant a Wheezewort here, and I completely forgot. Deconstruct the building. Hopefully they'll leave it there. I want it to grow. I think I might have... There's two seeds there, so hopefully one will grow, and they'll pick up the other one for me. No, this is still warming up, even with that cooling system. So it looks like this is good for cooling the air, but it doesn't work for the machine. Not happy about that. I need metal. Where can I find metal? Tiny little bit of copper right there. Let's get that. I can get one of these coppers, and I can get that. Gross. Get some copper here I can snag, I guess. Just replace this with some tile. Go. There's a little gold here I can snag. Let's get this. I'm gonna need a ladder. Ladder. Right there. Was that from Invaders in Fox? I have no idea. Oh, yeah, so oftentimes my streams are at night. I think the most common night that I stream is usually a Thursday night. Usually at like 10 o'clock at night Eastern time, which makes it a little challenging for people in North America to see the stream. But because work and family priorities come first, it's just been kind of what I could manage in terms of timing. But I did manage to plan out a stream today. Fortunately, that runs during the daytime. So every once in a while, I might be able to do a Saturday stream like this, but more often than not, it's a night stream for me. Well, thank you, Game to Game. I'm glad that you're enjoying the stream, and that you've been enjoying the videos as well. That's awesome. Yeah, I'm not really much of a screamer. I'm much more of just a mellow, hang out and play kind of a thing. Although I did manage to get a code for Outlast 2, and I won't be playing it on this channel, but I imagine that game's probably gonna make me scream a little bit. I'm not really good at horror games. All right, so we got another puff down here. Ooh, I'd love to get a hold of these guys in the same room. It's just so hard to control them, though. Can't really manage where they go exactly. I'm gonna see if I can build a little stairway down here. And then I can send them over here to get some of this metal. It's kind of a lot of digging to do, but hopefully it'll work. They don't have to bother with a ladder, too. They can just use the little stairs. Oh, there's metal near my cooling pump, is there? Oh, yeah, just still a tiny little bit there. We can grab that. A little bit of copper. There's lots of gold down here. It's just a matter of, like, if I want to, go through the trouble of digging down to get it, I guess. I'm going to do it for filtration medium. If we have a fair amount of this, I might actually purify some of this water down here. This is doing a good job of making fertilizer for us. I still have yet to see a steam vent in this game. Well, in this colony, I should say. I've seen it in the game, just not in this colony. We might find one up this way, I guess. I'm going to send out some people to do a little exploring. We have lots of duplicants. Let's see if we can send some out here and hopefully not die. And they can get the metal that's up here, too, actually, now that I think of it. Let's get all this. But I am going to want to have some sort of control here. I don't want a bunch of gases coming in. So I'm going to build a mechanized airlock here with some of the precious few metals that I have. Oh, wait a minute. I gotta cancel that ladder, I guess, in that spot. There we go. I'll build a mechanized airlock here, like so. And then I'm gonna do a couple little air deodorizers, just so that any polluted oxygen gets filtered and doesn't end up falling down on my base. There's so much nope in Outlast, I'm not sure I understand what you mean there. And there is much more in Outlast 2. Yeah, I don't know. It looks like they've, from the trailers that I've seen of it, they've added all kinds of like characters and stuff into it, and there's kind of a lot more going on in the game. I'm really curious to see what it's like. Like I said, I don't normally do horror games, so it'll be interesting. Kind of a gigantic chicken. We'll see how it goes over, but I don't know. It's not something I'm going to play on this channel just because this channel is family friendly. I do have a secondary channel that I might play it on. But it's not something I can feature here. Oh, what happened? Don't crash. Don't crash. Is it going to crash? The game's frozen. I really hope this is just a hiccup, because I haven't saved in a while. Although I think it might autosave every time I go to bed. No! Come on, game! Alright, I think we might have to reset. This stinks. Yeah, the geysers are only in the swamp biome, so I should be able to find one if it's in here somewhere, but... my second channel is just called Cat's Kingdom. I have a much, much smaller subscriber base on that one, because I don't put out content on it with any kind of consistency whatsoever. And no, I'm not in the US, I'm actually in Canada. I'm in southern Ontario. Which is, just north of, what's it, like New York, I guess? Yeah, I'm Canadian, eh? Alright, the game crashed. This is definitely not recovering. Give me a second here, I'm gonna have to get this going again. Close program. I really wonder how far this is gonna set me back. Hopefully not far. This doesn't really suck if it knocks us way back. Cryptic After Hours, yeah. I should actually rename that channel because I don't really use that nickname much anymore. But the channel, I just call it Cat's Kingdom. I just typed it in the chat there, but it's not something I do much content on. It's generally games that are not as family friendly. If I'm going to play it, I'll do it on there. I can't even get this thing to close now. I guess I can close the restream. Oh my gosh, it's totally frozen. This is no good. It's no good at all. This is the first time I've had a really serious crash with this thing. Alright. See if I can get this thing taken care of. Where's my... Okay, I think it finally shut itself down. See if this works. Come on, game. It got up to cycle 58. I don't know how far behind that is from where we were. Find out in a second. Hi, I'm RASF. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, it's not very often I get to stream during the daytime, unfortunately. So how far did this set us back with that crash? I can't tell how far back we are. It doesn't look like it's that bad. I mean, our stress is in a good place, which is weird. 43, 42%. Let's get swimmy on here. I gotta figure out how far back this is. We have our cooling system down here, so that's fine. I guess it didn't knock me back too far. Maybe only one cycle. So that's good. Alright, we're back. Woohoo! It worked. Yeah, I normally set the background to the thumbnail that I make for the stream each time, because I know that unfortunately with this program, whenever you click off the window, it goes right back to your desktop. So I just figured I might as well set my desktop to match the thumbnail, and I just totally just overwrote that. Swimmy on there. This one here, we're gonna put THD, I guess. Where's THD? There we go. I'm not sure where our stress suddenly improved, but apparently crashing the game is good for duplicant stress. Bring on max support for the game. Yeah, actually, I think a bunch of people have probably been asking for max support, so that's good. New sub on extra channel. Thanks, Angel of Darkness. Yeah, that's my other channel. I really don't put content out on a regular basis on it, so don't expect a ton there. But it's just something that, like I said, if I want to record something, but it's for a game that I don't plan to play on this channel, then I might do it over there. So I might do some Outlast over there. It's on embargo until Monday, so nothing can come up before then without having issues with the developer. But all right. That little setback wasn't so bad. I feel like it actually improved my stress. I don't know why. Oh gosh, yeah, it wasn't far. Third of a cycle, half of a cycle, something like that. Oh yeah, the door is missing over there too. So I knew the up path had gone away, but I actually need to fix the door here. Let's just dig out this space here, like so. I need to cancel this little ladder they're building and put in my mechanized airlock. All right. That's better. Alright, so it actually didn't really take that much. Now this down here, they're out of gold, but what have I got metal-wise? Can I swap this out with... Do I have enough copper now? Oh, I do have enough copper. Okay. So let's cancel this. And we'll replace the wire with some copper wire. That should start that pump working, and then we can start to refill this water down here, which is getting really low. Alright. We're okay. Everything's not bad. Yeah, I'm trying to look for a geyser. I'm gonna head up here and see if we can find one, because there isn't anywhere near my colony. It's kind of a little weird. Got more puffs down here. These guys are playing with puffs now. They're very slowly digging their way through here. Can I harvest this? Is that already harvested? Oh, we can harvest that one. Combat. Wait, who's fighting? What? I have a... Wait, what? 12 of them are fighting. Oh, no! Jobs. Where's the jobs? I thought I turned combat off. Alright. Everyone's off combat. Leave the little puff alone. Poor guy. Oh, no wonder. I said to harvest him. That's the issue. Let's turn that off. I didn't think you could harvest an animal, but apparently you can. That's really funny. Yeah, the game crashing seems to have done miracles for my stress level. That's so weird. Whatever. Whatever works, I'll take it. Oh, this little food bin's full. My ration box is all full. I guess I should build another one. I have this gas permeable tile under here. I'm going to have to swap that out for regular tile. I'll just go like that. Actually, now that I think of it, I should cancel this because I reset all my choices. I'm going to need sandstone here. I'm going to make this here. And I might as well harvest the metal all there. Thanks, Angel of Darkness. It's funny, like, you guys do much more advertising and pushing and broadcasting for my stuff than I do, and I appreciate that. That's awesome. Have you looked at the game Deformers? Looks kind of like Rocket League. Not sure about the $30 price. No, I haven't seen Deformers. I should maybe take a peek at it. I'm getting to the point now where there's so many different games that I want to try out and play that I'm running out of... Holy cow, I can't believe how much food I have. How do I have so much food? Let's just turn this one off altogether. 98,000. Did we like just suddenly go into like hyper food production? Weird. There's so many games that I want to play now. I'm actually having trouble finding time to do it. Plot twist, what if puffed is a plant? That's an interesting thought. No, don't harvest the puffed. Don't harvest the puffed. Yeah, 100,000 kilocalories of food. That's, we went from a place where I was worried that we were just going to starve to death at some point to having, like, ridiculous over quantities of it. So, down here, I'm going to build another little vacuum that we can use... We could use to make a little storage area for some more food. We'll make another ration box storage down here. Hopefully this will work for me. This is kind of an odd positioning for me to try to do it. Actually, maybe I'll do it on the ceiling. That will make more sense. Let's do this tile here. I don't want a tile here, but I want tiles down here. So I'll let them build those first. So I'm gonna build a little vacuum just like we did up here, and we'll put another little food bin in it so that it doesn't spoil. And then we'll have a second place to store our food. That way when they cook up these mush bars, they can stick them in there. Yeah, I'm really surprised only one duplicant died also. I'm not generally good at managing large numbers of duplicants. I don't often do it. So it's I'm actually a little bit floored that it hasn't happened yet. Oh, I wanted up here. I wanted to do a couple of air deodorizers. This is all low quantity oxygen here, so that's okay. I think we have a little bit of reed now too. Where is industrial ingredients? Oh, we only have 21. Well, we have 21 reed fibers. So out of that, I could probably start making some clothes if I could find a place to put the machinery. I guess I could do it down here in the dank. I don't need. Oh boy, I'm getting low on metal again. Let's go like this. I'll build it right here, I guess. Look at the bottom right of the map. We have a steam vent. We do? Oh, they did find one. Nice. So these guys running down here found it, oddly enough. And there's some moderately warm water at 70 degrees Celsius, which is that's a little a little bit warm. I haven't toyed around with the steam vents yet. It should be interesting to see whether this leads to our impending death. Ah, Tiki Toby. Yeah, they 400 kilograms. Yeah, that's a fair amount of stone to carry around. Well, it's not a ton for 21 dupes, I guess, but if I don't need it to keep climbing, I just basically need it to hold steady. So I put this on hold for now. Oh, I don't know, I gotta finish building this over here. So we're gonna go like this. I'm not sure if I'll be able to reach this way. Hopefully I can. I'll do one up there too. Yeah, they produce non-polluted water, but it's at 70 degrees Celsius right now, so I'm gonna have to set up a cooling system for it. So to cool it, I either need to send it into a pool somewhere that's clean, or I'm gonna need to send it down into a cold area to get it to cool. Because they don't have I don't think you can do the thermal regulator with it. Thermal regulator is just gas, so you can't. There's nothing for liquids, unfortunately. You have a liquid temperature, so you can heat it up, but they don't have a mechanism for cooling it down. This is in a really, really far out place, too. That's going to be hard to make use of. I think I might, maybe what I'll do is I'm going to build something down here that will let me make use of, well, not cancel, deconstruct. I think I'm going to make use of this area down here, and I'll build a little staging area to head over to where this little vent is, and then I can send it maybe back into the cool area here. It will melt some of this ice, so we'll end up some dirty water, but that's okay. And then from there, we can start to make use of that water, I think. It's going to take a lot of power, though. I might have to send up another power generating station. Yeah, it will flood, but the thing is, like these, the normal tiles don't hold back. Like, they'll break after a certain amount of pressure, but these gas permeable tiles, they'll hold back water indefinitely. So I can actually create a chamber with a pump in it that will only allow the flow that's coming out of the pump through the gas permeable wall, and I think we'll be okay that way. How do you mean by leaving a trap behind the vacuum chamber? Oh, up here you mean? Yeah, I'm all out of storage. I need to make more storage bins. Where should I put those? We're having a serious space problem. Let's put some... I don't know, we'll put some up here, I guess. Oh, that's our graveyard, though. I don't want to stick them up there. Maybe we'll stick them down here. Another duplicant! Oh, no! The tide continues. We're up to 22 now. I don't know if they did fix the flooding problem with the geysers. I'm not sure. Yeah. Well, yeah, it's roughly 2 pounds. I mean, I think, all right, let's get stuff and more stuff in here. So we've got bottomless stomach and narcoleptic. We can have a narcoleptic or a bottomless stomach. Well, that's a really, really wonderful variety of choices they've given me there. All right, food I think is ultimately going to become a problem. So let's make this guy stuff and more stuff. Print. Block the guys with heat tiles. Yeah. So what I'll do is, gosh, it's actually going to be a little bit tricky to set up. We'll figure it out. But I'm going to try and create a room that the stuff can kind of dump into and then have a pump ready in there. Because it's not, they're going to get scalded even just cutting into that geyser. Name it Survivor. I'm actually naming all the duplicants off of people in the stream, so whenever a duplicant comes up, if you're watching the stream and you want a duplicant named after you, just shout it out in the chat. I'll try to grab somebody and put them in there. A couple of people I named just because I know I've seen them in here for a while, and they show up at pretty much all the streams. This is already up to 57. I guess I should enable this again. I was really hoping this cooling system would keep the building cool, but it just doesn't seem to. Oh, and they picked up the Wheezewort, so that didn't grow either. What a bummer. I should turn the seeds off on all these things. Oh, right. Over here I was building my little vacuum. So now I need them to deconstruct that spot right there. So now in there we've got a little vacuum, so that's good. And then I'm going to go... I'm going to need them to build here, and then I should probably destroy the floor here so they can reach better. Thanks, Charles William. It's going sort of okay. This is definitely not my best organized colony that I've run. But they're still alive, and that's a plus. We've only had one death. I'm going to build, as they die off, I'm going to fill this up with tombstones, I'm sure. But so far, so good. Stress is even in a decent shape. I don't understand why it's so much better now that the game crashed and we restored, but, you know, I wonder if it was just a case of I neglected to set the priority on my massage tables up to the highest priority, and they were jumping off the table before they were really ready to finish. And it might have even just been setting those ultimately fixed the problem. Oh, stuff and more stuff. I make no promises. At some point, this whole colony is going to implode. If we just keep taking duplicants over and over and over again, there's no way this is going to last forever. So you're going down at some point. Minnie Hunden from Denmark. Actually, I've had a couple of people that came and watched the stream from Denmark. So funny. Pump Dad fan, Mini-Me. Alright, this is going well. Alright, down here, did they start on this? Oh, they did. Good. Okay, so I'm going to need... do a little mechanized airlock here. We'll just turn this one sideways. This will be our little airlock control for down here. And then I think it's this level here will be fine for them to dig on. And I can harvest a bunch of gold here too, will be good. Guess I should be careful. They're going to fall in that little gap there. Let's get... do I want gas permeable tile there? I guess I can... Nah, anyway, let's just use regular tile. I'll save the metal. Build some regular tile across this gap so they don't fall in this little hole here. Because guaranteed, they're going to walk on it, and that's the moment they're going to dig out the floor underneath them, and they'll splash down in that little pocket under there, and that'll be the end of things. Hi, Dr. Get Loud Dude. Thanks for coming to join the stream. Yeah, it's not very often I stream during the daytime. This is like the first time I've gotten a chance to do this during the day in quite a long time. You know, Tiki, it's funny. I think because I stream late at night, I've been getting a lot of people from... wait a minute. Invalid building location. What? I've been getting a lot of people from like Australia that I know that have been coming and checking out the streams. A couple people from Denmark, which is kind of interesting. I think it's one of the coolest things about doing this kind of thing, doing a stream and getting to chat with people, is that it's really interesting all the different places in the world that you find out people are watching your stuff from. When you go in and you look at... Oh, look at all the gas. That's a lot of polluted air going on there. Did they not fill these up? I can't even pick that one. Air deodorizer. This one's not running. Weird. Huh. Stick a lemon down there for good measure. It's a lot of polluted oxygen going in there, considering it. Oh, no wonder I set it on top of the airlock door. That was foolish. Gosh, that makes no sense at all. Put that one there, and we're going to deconstruct this one. This is just in the way. Yeah, so it's really neat to see that Sweden, see, like, look at that. It's so cool getting people like from all over the world that you end up watching the random videos and things. And you can see it in your statistics when you look at reporting, but it's just, I don't know, it's somehow different when you actually talk to the people. Oh, that's weird. We're going to have that little bottle of, like, polluted water sitting there for a while. Poland, we got a plumber from Poland. That's awesome. Well, I know, it's a small country with low population. It's interesting even just to get a few people from there. We have England. That's awesome. Ruth is from England. Bomber Boy's from England. Portugal, Rodrigo. That's wicked. Yeah, you can build on top of a door, but the stuff doesn't work properly. So I did have the... I did have the little air deodorizer sitting there, but it just wasn't doing anything. I guess I don't really need to dig up here too badly anymore, given I found that vent down here. They're not even digging this stuff. Why can't they reach this? Oh, I did put the ladder low enough. Duh. There we go. Now it'll work. There's even some algae here. Take that, too. Look at all this stuff. All that good stuff. Russia's giant, yeah. Well, Bangladesh. Welcome, Connor McKnight. That's wicked. Greetings from... I don't know how to read that. Is that Russian? Lots of people from the UK, which is sweet. Mother Russia. Amazing. I can't believe how many people internationally watch this stuff. It's so cool. Texas. Yeehaw! Got Texas representing there. That's good. Vex, your ghost is still alive. Oh, your ghost. Vex the ghost, your duplicant is still alive. We've only had one death so far. The only person who died off was Angel of Darkness. He's buried up here right now. We're at 22 duplicants so far. I'm going to run out of bedroom space, too. This is crazy. And I really should set up more oxygen production, I guess. But the trouble is, I'm going to need... You know what? I'll need to get this... I'll need to get the water from this geyser before I can do more oxygen setup, I think. Just because this is already drawing so much. If I build another one, it's going to just go crazy with draining the water down. Vex, your ghost is... Or, your duplicant is still alive. To the left of the algae, there's copper... Oh, yeah, there is a little bit. I should grab that. Maybe while I'm down here, I should even just dig right down into this little cold biome and get the Wheezeworts. Give me the Wheezeworts. There's some more wolframite down here, too. That other cold biome I had like no metal in it, but this one has a pretty decent amount of wolframite. Which is cool. Algae stream above the airlock. Oh, look at that. I made an airlock and then I cut a hole in the ceiling. That was brilliant. Brilliant! Let's go like that. Not the face you wanted? What? I must have missed something. Yay, Ontario. You're the only other Canadian here. Dragon, you're from Ontario? That's cool. That's where I'm from. You got USA. Long live the new California Republic. I'm not sure what that is, but alright. Here's some people that are not feeling very comfortable. Oh, you know what I wanted to do is I wanted to build the textile factory here. It's under... Where is it? Oh, stations? Yeah, textile factory. There we go. I'm going to make some snazzy suits so we can kind of keep people... Keep the decor looking positive. Hold on, what am I building that out of? Heavy watt wire, copper. There we go. I want to make some snazzy suits. They help a lot with decor. Oh, look at that. We finally got some growth out of this stuff. I think that's the first time the bristle blossoms down here have actually grown anything. That's crazy. No organic, no liquefiable in these things. No organic, no liquefiable. No organic, no liquefiable. There we go. I should probably put... some people are really cold here or something. Bed beyond reach. Who's stuck? Oh, they're not really stuck. Oh, maybe it's just that I don't have enough beds anymore. That could be. Ah, Pierre-Luc's from Quebec. That's awesome. Boston, Massachusetts. Actually, I have to travel down there for work every now and then. That's pretty cool. It is a little chilly in Ontario today. It's not really cold, but it's not as warm as I'd like it to be. Quebec, that's so cool. It's so awesome just to see all the different places people are from. I love that. Two brothers from this state invented the airplane. That's where Stuff and More Stuff is from, and I suck at history, so I'm not going to know that answer. Oh, look, we can get some more algae here. I probably should build some bins down here to store slime. Because they're going to have a lot of it. Thanks, Rodrigo. Yeah, so it's everybody's lobbying for the like button. That's awesome. Sao Paulo, Brazil. That's sweet. I'd like to see Brazil one day. All these guys are wheezing down here. They're not breathing too well. I guess I should try to do something for them oxygen-wise. Because their stress is going to go up if they work down here too long without air. Oh my gosh. Is this CO2 in here? Is that the problem? No, it's breathable oxygen, actually. It's so weird. No, there's a little CO2 here. But as they cut into this, we're definitely going to get... We're going to get some polluted oxygen, so let's go like this. Oh, we got a skim of water here, too. Probably just as well I dug down here. We can create a little pocket for the water to collect in. I could do with an algae terrarium, but I've already got algae being used in a few different places. So maybe I shouldn't do that. Montrealer, work in Ontario and just moved to Halifax. Oh, that's cool. Empire State. Portland, Oregon, was in Orange County. Minnesota. You guys are from all over. This is so cool. Way too little pressure. Wait, where? Oh gosh, look at this mess. There's just... I probably shouldn't have put the opening for this right above their bedroom, because that's now just made everything up there really messy. They won't have to go up here for a while. Polluted oxygen is very breathable up top there. That's good. Good for them. Oh, there's hydrogen in here. How did I get hydrogen in that space? Huh. That's weird. Shouldn't be any hydrogen there. Oh, right. I wanted to finish this vacuum. I keep forgetting. Let's go up here and do more tile. Like so. I'm going to need a tile here. Oh, wait, pause. Pause. This tile here needs to go. Deconstruct that one. There we go. Fortunately, they can climb up on kitty corners, so even though it's going to look like a really weird little gap, they'll be able to get in and out of this to reach that. Pressure down the bottom is really bad, yeah. Well, I mean, it's not only am I digging and creating a vacuum each time I dig out a stone area, and then it has to fill that vacuum. What are we doing here? Organic slime. But it's also just a case of it's sitting with this big pocket of CO2 that's right above it. So, I mean, there's really nothing good about this whole section for them, oxygen-wise. Organic slime. Alright, so this should give them at least a little less distance to run to store the slime. They could just tuck it in those little bins. Oh, look at the polluted air up here. This is gross. There's a lot of it. I'm surprised. This algae terrarium is not really doing a ton because there's not really much CO2 there. I think I'm going to get rid of this one. Just deconstruct that one. I'm going to put a little air scrubber there instead. And it could just be a case of this air scrubber here. The hatch is actually eating the clay that comes out of it. This little air scrubber might not be doing enough to keep up with all these compost bins. Okay, this is almost done now, and I think I just made a mistake. So I need to deconstruct this. And this. South Carolina, Dakota. Hydrogen is a sneaky thing. I swear, it sneaks in places you're really not expecting it. I haven't picked someone already, Robotic Wolf, so we'll see when it comes up. I have a memory that is like a sieve, so short term, hopefully I remember. Someone's farting. Well, if they're farting, it should be methane, not hydrogen. That's a little strange. Yeah, I love this game. I'm totally addicted to it. I think that the number of colonies that I've started and played around with now is getting to be a little bit ridiculous. But there's just something, I don't know, there's something fun about it. Okay, what do I want to make? No fabrications queued. I want snazzy suits. Let's make a couple of these. We'll do 3 of them for now. There's laying some slime next to the dupe's bed. Oh, is there really? Oh, you're right. Thank you. Let's sweep that up. Let's set that to prime. Let's get this out of here right away. Thank you. I didn't even notice that there. That would explain all the stinky air. It must have dropped right down this tube. If they can clean up that slime, they should stick it in the storage container way at the bottom, because these ones down here are the only ones I have keyed for slime now. So hopefully that'll help kind of clean that up a little bit. And we'll put these here to try to clean up the air too. They might actually end up with better air pressure down here than we have in other places in the base, just from using those. I'm going to need more filtration medium eventually too, so I should probably start to build this over here so we can grab some of that. Next one better be Tiki Toby. I thought we had Tiki Toby in here somewhere already. Hold on, let me check. I thought we had Tiki Toby from the first stream in here, but I might be wrong. If not, I'll definitely have to put him in. Tiki's actually dropped a ton of super chats on me over the last few streams. It just blows my mind, but I don't have a Tiki Toby. I don't know how that happened. All right, Tiki Toby will have to be next, and then it'll be up for grabs for the next one. Vex wants the snazzy suit. All right, I didn't see who called for the first one. I missed that. Oh, Michael Frey. Okay. When you're not playing Oni, you have a breakdown like an addict. That's funny. Oh, these guys are digging nice and quick in here. That's good. Oh, I really built that floor in a weird place. Oh, well, whatever. Oh, I did get somebody. I knew someone was going to fall in there. I knew it. All right. Let's... gosh, people. It's not that hard. Just dig your way out over here. Go on, dig out. I knew someone was going to fall in there. Unrefrigerated food. All right. I feel like I'm trying to do like 10 different things at once all the time. Probably because I am. I'm almost finished that vacuum up there, and then we'll have a place to put our little food storage. All right, now we're going to need a tile here so they can actually climb over there. There we go. And I can get this gold here too while I'm down here, I guess. They've already dug it out. Or it already fell down there. Might as well benefit from it. 44% stress. Let's get some people up here. Emo Team Vampire needs a little time on the table. Psychiatric table. Let's get Alex on here too. No, sorry, not Alex. Apex. There's Apex. There we go. And Jack. Where'd you go, Jack? Jack. There we go. Uh-oh, another duplicant. Tiki Toby in the house. Choose duplicant. Loud sleeper, scaredy cat, or can't dig it. I'm definitely going with the scaredy cat, because I don't really do combat anyway. I pretty much leave all the animals alive. Tiki Toby. There we go. Tiki Toby's in. Next one will be up free for grabs, but Tiki has done a lot to help support the channel over the last little while, and I really appreciate that. So thanks again, Tiki. And I forgot to mention it, but we actually do have a Discord that Golden King set up for me a while ago. The link should be below in the description, so if you're interested in joining the Discord so you can chat with other people, and I pop in there to chat periodically also, then that's awesome. It also makes a really easy way for me to let people know when I'm going to be streaming and stuff. We have a little announcements page in there that I can use for announcements and stuff too. Let's dig. We're getting close to this geyser over here. It's going to take a little bit of creative management, I think. I'll love you. Funny. Name new one, Robotic Wolf. Yeah, I'll get, yeah, Tiki Toby's pretty much always here. Dang it, no revival. Sorry, Angel. There's too many other people around. If I was, if for some reason you were the only one watching, I would definitely name another one after you. I have someone in combat. What? That must have ended already. Oh, you know what? You're right. So the new duplicant that came up actually has combat skills turned on, I think. Yep. Stuff and more stuff does. Tiki Toby's a scaredy cat, though, so he can't fight. So I guess it was just stuff and more stuff. Drat. I'm going to deconstruct these things. I don't need this anymore. Get rid of that. Save the drain on the power line. Yeah, the Discord's not super active. It seems to it picks up a little bit after we do a stream. Some people will generally pop over there. Otherwise, it's a little more quiet unless I happen to be in and people know I'm going to be there. What I should do is probably schedule time in there. Alright, everything's going good this way. These guys are... This is a really funny little area in here. I built a floor over here to get sand, and then I forgot to get it. So I should probably grab some of that. I'm going to need the filtration medium. Oh, we have a suit ready for somebody. Alright, so... Who was it that wanted the suit? I know Vex wanted one. And then, who else wanted the suit? Michael Frey wanted a suit. There we go. So I think we have one more suit left. Once it's finished being made, anyway. That's blue. That looks more stylish than a blue suit. And so I probably should put a block here, too, because sometimes I turn on this water here to flow down and cool those systems off. So it might make sense to try and stop it from dropping down in the lower areas. Oh, last suit's available. Who should I stick the last one on? Let's stick it on, blah, blah, blah. A-Bomb. A-Bomb can have it. Watch out for my polluted water reservoir. Where's that? Oh my gosh, you're right. That's a, yep, wasn't watching that at all. Let's maybe do something about that. And I should probably prioritize that because this is going to bust. Please build that quickly. That was a small oversight on my part. Yeah, they've never seen the sky, the poor guys. Stop digging and build. And speed it up a little bit. This is going to break through, like, very, very soon. These guys seriously need to build fast. It would be nice if the game was available on more platforms, and I hope they actually do open it up for more. Because this... I mean, it's not even finished yet. It's still in alpha, so, I mean, there's plenty of opportunity. And I know that they moved Don't Starve to some of the consoles and stuff, too. So it might still end up in other platforms, but... I'll make more clothes, don't worry. I think we've got more... We have more reed that I can build stuff from, too, so... I'm going to do a mesh tile here. We'll let the water filter down here. Alright, thank you for spotting that, because this was actually breaking right here, so... That definitely helps. You can even see it, like... I don't know, it looks like the liquid's still going through. This is not supposed to be liquid permeable. Weird. Whatever. Hopefully it'll hold it up. Oh, IX called for the suit. Oh, okay, sorry. I can't always spot everything, but let's make some more suits. We'll find out very soon how much of the reed I have available. Actually, if I go up to where's my industrial? Oh, I have none. Oh, weird. It says none, but it says 14 here. Duplicants are allowed to construct. Oh. Within reach of duplicants are... Oh, okay. Oh, I don't know. Weird. I swear I have 14 reed, but... Can I harvest any more down here? Actually, this looks harvestable. Yep. We can get that one. These ones down here are harvestable. Well, one of them is. I think these ones that are in the floor, I might not be able to get them. That stinks. Yeah, IX, you are alive. That's you've already got one up on Angel for that. Oh, look at that. It is breaking. Even though it has a floor underneath to support it, it's still breaking. That's so weird. It's a really good thing we built that, though. Otherwise, this would be really flooded down here. Looks kind of gross as it is. But that's okay, though. They're still alive. And that's a good thing. The reason I used gas permeable tile is because the gas permeable tile doesn't break the same way that the other tile does. So if you make it out of, even if you use a harder substance, sometimes it will still, like under a certain amount of pressure, it'll still break. But this gas permeable tile just never seems to break under the pressure of water, and it could be because it keeps a little skim above it that's not actually water. But it just never breaks. So yeah, you're right. It is breaking apart, but we have this underneath to support it, so ultimately it's not going to collapse. I might want to do one more here. Stick that right there. And we're going to do the same thing for the room that we build for the geyser also. Oh, what's going on up here? This is still really stinky. I guess I could probably put a little tile up here. Deconstruct buildings. Put a little tile up here and we can stick something on there to clean some of that polluted air. This thing's damaged. It must be hot. Yeah, it's pretty hot. Ah, dirty water. Dirty water. Well, yeah, I mean, it's surprisingly stable, but it's also super chaotic. I don't like it being this messy. I'm kind of a neat freak when it comes to playing this game. But, you know, it is holding its own, and that's pretty good. I have it running on, like, hyperspeed, too. All right, so this is good. They've got this dug out. This will continue to break, and it looks like it's going to continue to have like the little leaking effect until it actually breaks, and then afterwards it stops leaking. So it's just kind of a weird game glitch, I think. Let's dig in over here. Actually, there's a little bit of oxygen in there. So what I want to do in here is I'm going to build a room, and I better make sure I have enough materials, but I'm going to build a little room in here that we can let this vent into, so we can get water going, and then I'll set up a pump inside there with a switch that I can control that will pump the water out into this area. And then maybe I'll build a reservoir down here for it to go into, and then have another pump that can run from there out into the main core of the base, so it has a chance to cool off before I make use of it. Oh, you're right, I don't have any showers yet. How did I not build those? I need room for a bathroom in this place. I mean, theoretically I could use the space up here once the water's gone. But in the meantime, I guess I could put showers down here. And then where can I put the polluted water that comes out of it? I guess I could just clean it and send it back into here. So let's build a couple showers. I feel like I'm neglecting my poor guys by not building any showers for them. Hold on, cancel that. Again, this is not going to be my neatest setup going, but we'll make use of it. Okay, so if we send a pipe down here, and a pipe down here, and we'll need pipes out of here. I'm going to grab the sand that's over here. Oops, come on, dig. Let's dig that up. And I'll set up a filtration system over here, and then we can send it back and dump it back into the same water space. That's probably what it was, Angel. You didn't get a shower, so you went and laid down in some dirty water at the bottom of the base and just gave up. That was it for you. How do you colony swipe? I'm not sure I understand what you mean. I forgot emojis do the thing, yeah. I do need more beds. I'm running out of places to put them. Oh yeah, they can hold their breath long enough to take a shower, in theory. I really do need to make more oxygen production, but I have to get a greater degree of water collected up also, which is kind of why we're digging over here to this geyser. I want to make use of this geyser. Okay, so this I can dig out. Let's get that. We'll build a little ladder over here. And then I'm going to set... I don't know, I guess I don't really need it all the way down to the bottom. Gas permeable tile. We've got tons of gold, so I can build it out of gold. This will be our golden water room. Let's build this whole thing out of it. I've never done that with The Sims. I've never stuck one in the pool and took the ladder away. That's funny. Everyone's favorite type and color of pants. You're funny. All right, so IX, I think, was upset that he didn't get a suit, so let's try and grab this one that's here. We'll put it on IX. You're now a snazzy suit owner. Congratulations. The funny thing is, when you see them running around the colony, they radiate a little bit of green around them. Not a lot, because everything's not super prettier down here, but... Oh, let's harvest this. We got the showers built, but we do need to have, in the refinement, we want the water purifier. I need power for this, which is maybe not awesome. Oh, you know what? I think what the issue is I don't have a ladder here. Oh no, another duplicate. Dun, dun, dun. Who are we gonna bring in now? We have a yokel with diving lungs and a yokel with iron gut, loud sleeper with early bird and iron gut. I think we're gonna go with the diver's lungs because that's pretty much the best trait you can get in here. And they have a low decor expectation, double score. All right, so robotic wolf, you can be this one. There we go. Select them. Good to go. Yeah, you know you have too much money when you're building sewers out of gold. You want the suit that protects you from heat. Well, the trouble with that one is it actually heats you up in warm environments also. What's going on here? Rat. Cancel all this. Sorry, I just had to cough there. I ran out of copper, so I got to build wiring out of gold. Pretty much everything's going to get built out of gold soon. Yeah, I was totally muted. Sorry. I've been coughing a whole bunch, so I keep hitting mute every time I have to cough. The stream actually is going to ramp up in about the next 25 minutes or so, and I accidentally put you on mute because I needed to cough. Sorry about that. Yeah, I honestly thought that we'd have a whole mass grave situation here already, but so far we've only had the one. I'm kind of impressed by that. I'm not going to lie. This is definitely the most chaotic colony that I've had, but it's been relatively stable, so I guess I can't complain. We're going to need a pump down here, so I might as well build that now. And then we're going to need some more of this gas permeable tile we can make out of gold. Stretch it a little bit closer. I just got to be a little bit careful that I don't get a little bit too close and have everything like break in on me. I don't know how that will work in this, but ladders we can build in here because they will let water pass through them anyway, which will let me then harvest this out. Oh, you can even hear the geyser. It makes its own noise. Crazy. Yeah, I'm alive. Sorry. All right. This has been going good. Kind of happy with how everything looks so far. Oddly enough. I do wish it was a little neater, because I'm a bit of a neat freak when I build in this game, but... Oh, boy. That's a big drop. I should probably be careful. Somebody is guaranteed to fall in this hole if I don't tell them to build flooring under it. Thy heavenly voices returned. You guys are brutal. Well, I mean, I would say that Angel was a sacrifice for the greater good, but ultimately, I didn't really make use of his corpse or anything. We just made a grave for him, so I don't know. Robotic Wolf, yeah, I put pretty much every stream I do goes up on the channel afterwards in case anybody wants to go later and check it out. So it will be on there. It does take a little while for YouTube to process it when it finishes, so it'll probably be, it might be a couple hours before it shows up there, but it'll be on there eventually. What games do I play on the Xbox? That's a good question. I'm getting quite a collection of them, and I'm actually having a lot of trouble finding time to play them all. So I have... Hold on, liquid pipes. There we go. I have Ark Survival Evolved. I have Rocket League. Gosh, what else do I have? I have a whole bunch. I can't even think of what I've been playing lately. Plants vs. Zombies Garden Warfare 2 I have. Oh, this broke. What's going on here? Why aren't they fixing that? Broken. Waiting material delivery. I don't know. I can't. For some reason, I can't think of off the top of my head the different games I have. Astroneer I have on Xbox. I don't know. A bunch of others. Tiki Toby. A name a dupe after myself. Thank you for the super chat, Tiki Toby. All right, I'll name it. Maybe the next one that pops out, I'll name it after myself. Then that's funny. And then we'll see if we can trap him somewhere. We can croak. We'll turn me into the morb farm. That might be kind of funny. I'm gonna need ladders here to get this top stuff too, I guess. There we go. I think that'll work. Skyrim I don't have, oddly enough. I played Skyrim, but I didn't end up getting it for the Xbox One. Astroneer is such a good game. I'm really hoping I'm looking forward to when they start adding more stuff into it, because it'd be great to be able to have a little bit more variety. I know some people were a little unhappy with the latest patch, so hopefully they'll do a little bit of tweaking with that also. Sounds like it needs just a little bit of modifying to make it a little bit better. But I'm really looking forward to some of the other stuff they put in it. FX Clips, I'm not sure that I'm going to be able to play Xbox after this. My family should be coming home after this, and I'm sure we'll have things to do with the kids. I'll likely be on again tonight, but I can't say what time, unfortunately. I guess I'm just going to tile out this whole thing over here. Might as well, I guess. I'm going to need more wiring, and we're going to need piping. So I guess for the plumbing, I'll do insulated piping, because it's going to be some hot steam coming in here. I don't want this room to get super hot. So we'll go this way. Holy cow. I didn't realize it was quite this far. We'll go over here, then we'll go down this here. My goodness, that's a lot of pipe. That's going to be like a lot of water movement over there. But I really have to cool it down, so I guess I kind of have to send it over this way. Actually, I should cancel this. And maybe I'll send it down at this point. So we'll build a little ladder over here. Come on. There we go. Ladder. We'll build a ladder over here into this cold area, and then I can send the water pipe down there. Can I join you in the afterlife? Yeah, after I name myself, we'll see how long I survive. Prioritize the floor in the ice area. Yeah, I really should. That's probably a good idea. We'll set it as a 6. And that way when they dig down to it, hopefully they'll build the floor before they dump themselves into that abyss that drops way down here. Do I think the colony will make it to 100 cycles? I don't know. We're at cycle 69, and it seems to be going fairly well right now. So we might make it that far. I mean, 30 cycles is still a fair amount of time, but we're not really running into a disastrous place right now, so we might make it that far. That'd be kind of neat. Where's my plumbing? Insulated liquid pipe. We'll continue that down here. Because this is ultimately where I want to have this water basin. It's going to have to be bigger than this, I think. But I just don't... This is going to be tricky to not have these guys fall down a big hole. I might even be making this bigger than I need to. But that's okay. Let's build like that. And then we'll do across the floor here. Ooh, we'll get some wolframite too while we're digging down there. That's good. Cover your geyser pipes with insulated tiles. Oh, right. Yeah, sorry. I really should. Hold on. Tiling. Insulated pipe. Oh, I don't have any abyssalite. I kind of wish I had enough of that. I could do that, but that's okay. I guess we'll just make do. Run speed, decor. None of these really have a benefit for insulated pipe. That's interesting. Huh. Alright, we'll go insulated pipes along here instead. Uh-oh, that sounded like a duplicant. It is. Alright, we'll name this one CrypticFox. We need somebody super derpy, though. Irritable bowel and a small bladder. So not only does he have to run back, duplicant takes a little longer than usual to do their business. I'm totally picking this one. Oh my gosh. Alright, so I'm a technician with an irritable bowel and a small bladder. So not only does he have a small bladder and he has to go more often, but when he's in there, he's going to spend extra time. Oh my gosh, my wife would love the irony of that. Oh boy. That's pretty funny. Pretty good snazzy suit. Yeah, we don't want to put the snazzy suit on me. Oh, right. Did I build another snazzy suit? I don't remember. Oh, I did, too. Who wants a suit? I think some people have been saying they wanted a suit, but I don't know who it was. Yeah, I'll pause this while we figure this out, and then we'll get to the stress. Who wants a suit? Will the water pump get damaged, broken because of the boiling water from the geyser? That is a really good question. I hope that's not the case. If it is, then things are going to get really messy as we try to deal with it. Worst case scenario, I can make a channel that the water just flows down on its own. And then we don't even need a pump. And actually, maybe that's the route I should go because it will save power. We got those debuffs, yeah. I need to put a suit on somebody. Who should I stick it on? Ryan the Lion, TE, Apex. Do you has children? Yes, I has children's. Robotic Wolf, you can wear a suit. Congratulations. Vex, I gave you a suit. I think you really got the first one. These guys, they can't breathe down here, but they can get their body clean. I guess that's something. Maybe I should forego having a pump. But the thing with the pump is I can turn it on and off, so I don't know what's going to happen with this. Decor, overheat temperature is 125. Meltdown is 260, so it might be okay. 125 degrees Celsius for it to overheat, and this is only at 69 degrees Celsius, so it's running around 70. So I think if the pump, with any luck, the pump will be okay. Tiki Toby, I'll give you a suit with the next one that I make. Oh, there is one there. Let's see. Where's Tiki Toby? I wish I put these things in alphabetical order. There you go. You can wear a suit. Oh gosh, they got so much digging to get through here. Get lots of insulation, so that's going well. This shouldn't take too long, hopefully. Okay, I'm going to want to do some more of this tile over here. So let's do some more gold tile. Unreachable. Oh, I guess they can't stand. I thought they could stand like partway on the ladder and they'd be able to get it, but maybe the issue is this block right here. Did Ix get a suit? Yeah, he did. I got one for him. I think. Did I forget to give Ix a suit? Where is he? I can't even check. How do I check what Ix is wearing? Level 15 runner. Where is he? There he is. Oh, maybe Ix... Oh, yeah, he's wearing a snazzy suit. You can see it's all sparkly. Sparkly compared to the ones that aren't sparkly. I'm surprised they haven't fixed this yet. Why haven't they repaired that? Waiting material delivery. It's broken. So this isn't even scrubbing right now. That's not good. I think it might be because I'm all out of copper, so they're waiting for copper to show up. I guess I should dig out a little bit more space over here. I can snag some of this copper. I can make those repairs. I have two girls, so I have an 8-year-old girl and a 4-year-old girl. They're tons of fun and also tons to handle. I'm not looking forward to them becoming teenagers. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna leave the. I'm gonna put tiles on top of the other pipes. I just want them to be able to grab all their stuff here first. Where are we here? Insulated pipe, or sorry, insulation rather. Let's go this way. Like so. I probably shouldn't have built the pipe down through the middle of the ladder. I probably should have done it through the insulation, but that's okay. Entire army of only Vex the Ghost. Ix isn't a nudist. He's wearing a suit. It's a very sparkly suit. He's all about the sparkles. It's funny how this one here. Oh, it's not grown full yet. So maybe they did harvest it ultimately. I just couldn't see. All right, let's grab. I want some more suits. Some more snazzy suits in here. Decided to make 3 more. I don't know if I have enough reed for that, but we'll find out. It's waiting on material delivery, so I'm guessing it doesn't have enough reed fiber. Yeah, there is a move to button, but they don't stay there when you send them there. They just run to that spot and then they turn around and go back. I don't know how multiplayer would work in this game, but to be honest with you, I haven't seen... Oh, what's going on here? How did I end up building regular tiles? I haven't seen how Don't Starve Together works because I haven't played it. So I don't know how that would work in this game. But I think it would kind of be similar, I guess. I don't know. I mean, it would make sense to me if it was similar, but I think I ran out of materials for this stuff. Let's cancel all this. I'm going to make this out of... Oh boy, I'm really low on a few different materials. Make it out of granite. I apparently have a ton of that. Oh, remember stress. Thank you. Got a memory like a sieve. Apex Salamander is at 72%. Actually, he's the only one that's in bad shape. I'll still put Cap and Ryan the Lion on there, I guess. So we want this to be Apex. Where's Apex? You gotta go play some OxyClean? OxyClean not included. Apex, let's get him on there. We got Cap on one of these tables. And then Ryan the Lion, I think we'll stick on the last one here. Ryan the Lion. Have I ever tried Stonehearth? I don't think I have. What's that game about? I haven't played Don't Starve. I probably should check that out. Why did I use insulated tiles? Because I've used insulated pipes, and when I break in over here, we're gonna have some really hot water that's gonna go into this room from this geyser, and I'm gonna pump it through this down into the ice biome where it can cool, and then I'm gonna pump it from there for use in my base. So I'm just using insulated tiles so this tunnel in here doesn't get to be crazy hot. Why aren't these guys doing anything? They're just like hanging out. I don't really like that at all. Unrefrigerated food. Oh right. I never did finish this. I get so distracted so easy. So if I break this last block, we'll have our little vacuum, and then in there, I can put this little ration box. Boop. And that way, when they make these nice fried mush bars here, they can stick it in the vacuum, and it won't go bad. Yeah, it gets really hot ultimately, and I don't want the tunnel to be like crazy hot. How's my stress? You should be pretty chill. Michael Frey. Good question. Hold on. Jobs. Where's Michael Frey? Michael Frey, where are you? There he is. Oh, let's pause this so I can find him now. There he is. Oh, I guess I could just check your stress up here. Duh. I'm so slow. Oh, you're at 0. Yeah, you're not stressed at all. Your guy's so chill, it's just ridiculous. If you like Tim Burton's way of seeing the world, then you would totally like Don't Starve. Oh, yeah? I should check that out. 2 dupes left of the guys are bugged. Yeah, they're just hanging out here. I don't know what their deal is. I guess I should pick them and send them off somewhere. You move to, I don't know, here. I don't think I did that right. I think the trouble is they don't have a job, so they're just kind of hanging out down there. And these might be duplicants that can't build, because I have a couple of derpy guys in here. They're not doing a whole lot of building down here. I think I'm going to make this deeper than I need to, actually. I need to dig this out. Dig all this out. Dig it out. Give me another floor in here. It's going to take them a while to get to that, unfortunately. Effects clips. Yeah, I thought I had someone named after you, but I keep getting confused between the streams, unfortunately. Oh, there's so much food laying on the ground. Where's that? Alright, this food bin is ready, so let's set this to a 6. Maybe they'll go pick up that food off the ground and put it in the bin, in the storage there for me so it doesn't spoil. Well, yeah, you're getting good decor off your suit, but you're also getting... you must have like a low decor expectation or something. Cap's at 48. Apex at 47. Kevin at 39. So actually, stress is doing pretty good. Considering how high it was before. We were at like 90% before. It's actually gotten to be in a pretty good place. Not bad. Everyone's surviving for the most part, aside from aside from Angel of Darkness. Sorry about that, buddy. I think this is going to be the last cycle we play for now. The next time the duplicants go to bed, I'm going to call it a wrap on the stream. We'll come back and play some more again another time. But so this will be our last day to try to get some progress and some stuff done in here for our little duplicants. Our little shower system's working good here in its own little closed loop, which is nice. I like that. I really wanted to get into this geyser today. I'm a little bit reluctant to rush it too much, though, because if I force my way in there too soon, then I won't be ready for what happens. Oh, no, stop. What happened there? Hold up on that. Alright, I'm going to use some more of this gas permeable tile up here. Make that a little shorter. This is all going well. Okay, I'm going to do... Down here, I'm going to take these air deodorizers and we'll stick them up on the flooring since... Don't need that anymore. Deconstruct just the buildings. We'll get rid of these. Stress-dropping game goals. In the vacuums of space, nobody can hear your food scream. Yeah, pretty much. It's an easy way to keep it, because that way you can put it wherever you want it to be. It takes a little time to if you have to build a little vacuum that way, but at least that way you don't have to stick... Like, if I had to put it in a cold biome and then have them constantly run back and forth to the cold biome to get it, it's just so much hassle. It's easier to make the little vacuum and keep it nearby. Alright. That's good. I need... I'm going to need some more gas permeable tile here. Let's not use wolframite, though. That stuff's too rare. I guess this here is going to... Oh, well, that was derpy. I guess this will be the size of the box I'm going to use for the most part. If I need to, I can make it bigger. I probably will at some point. But this should work okay. I can't believe this... I'm actually surprised they're not digging down here more. They seem to be spending so much time just doing something else. I don't know what it is. I have 25 duplicants. You'd think I would have more people doing things in the area that I want them to be in. It just doesn't seem to be working out that way, though. All right, irritable bowel, eventually inept or irritable bowel. We got iron gut, early bird. Well, let's go with the early bird, I guess. Get the scientist in here. Let's see. Who can I name this one after? I think FX Clips wanted one. So let's do... Oops. No can types. FX Clips. There we go. Print. All right, we're up to 26 duplicants. We don't even have close to enough beds now, I don't think. I think I had 22. No one says you have to build a plug into a fridge. Yeah, well, that's true. Well, I mean, you don't need a plug for the storage box either, but... There's really no point in wasting the effort building the fridge when you don't really need it. I'm going to build a ladder down here so they can go down both sides. And I probably actually... Let me cancel this. I'm going to build a little mechanized airlock door here instead. So I have a way to get in and out of this opening. I should deconstruct this. And we'll do the same thing over here. Make it out of gold. Make it out of gold! 10 notebooks on your grave? Wow. Isn't it funny? There's just never enough people to get the job done. I don't know what it is. Oh, there's probably a few people that are sleeping on the floor. I think I am. Robotic Wolf probably is. FX Clip certainly is. I don't even see where they laid down to crash, but we definitely don't have enough beds. Oh, this is all out of water now. Alright, this can go. Deconstruct. Look at that, we have the room for a new bedroom. I'll just put them up top here. I should probably wall this in, though, so that we don't... And then I can deconstruct here. Bloop. Alright, once they dig that out, then I can actually... I'll dig a little more space in here. Get all this. Sweet. That actually gives me a little more space. Now the trouble is going to be oxygen for up there. That'll be a little bit iffy. But that's okay. We'll figure it out. If I make things with a gas permeable floor, then I can do at least one layer that will have some more beds that they can have up there. And actually I can put a ladder up here to get up there, so it'll be like a little bunk bed almost. Let's go like that. Oh no, I trapped somebody in the ladder. Always with the ladders. Oh good, they can build their own ladder. What? Come on, you just put all the supplies up there. Build a ladder. Someone build the ladder. There we go. Can you be part of my glorious ant farm? Yeah. We'll see. I think we're probably going to be wrapping up the stream before the next duplicant comes in. It's very nearly 4 o'clock my time. So we've been streaming almost 3 hours. I'm going to call it a wrap to this very soon. I think my family will be home any moment. And a bunch of kids screaming in the background. This is going well, though. I mean, I'm really curious to dig into this. I'm really curious to dig into this geyser over here and see what happens. I should set up some wire over here, I guess, so that this is ready to go. I'm gonna need some sort of power generator down here. Huh. What am I gonna do about that? I'll have to figure that out. I guess I could just do a manual generator for now. Stick it right here. Stick the power on there. Boom. Cancel this over here. There we go. Diarrhea. We've been deep frying the mush bars, so I thought we were actually getting away from the diarrhea, but I guess you can never really quite escape diarrhea. It's always around somewhere, just lurking right around the corner. Next thing you know, blammo! Poop soup everywhere. Okay, let's do gas permeable tiles. I hope I have enough copper for this. I don't even know. It's actually got a little funny overlap. I can't see it. I hope it's not 100. If it's at 100, I'm going to be in trouble. No, that didn't work at all. Cancel that. Get some gas permeable tile over there. Something I can build on. I'm not trying to kill more duplicants. They're just creatively coming up with ways not to be alive anymore. That's all. It's not a conscious effort. It's more of a subconscious one. They built up part of this, but I'm going to need a ladder here, I guess. Oh, it's another derpy ladder. Cancel. There we go. If they could build out a ladder that way, then I think we can get the rest of this dug out. And then we'll have a water basin for our water to go into from that pump. I'm going to need a ladder over here, I guess. There, that'll give us plenty of room there. We can put another pump down here so that when the water cools, we can send it back up this way. Actually, I'm kind of... How am I going to control that? I want the hot water to stay where it's in the cold area so it has a chance to cool down. Oh, are you kidding me? Ticky Toby. I honestly thought we had got away without getting somebody stuck down there. And then... What? Come on. Alright, cancel this block. I don't think we'll be able to get down there fast enough to save him. Let's set this priority 9, because he's going to need a ladder right quick. Don't go farther down! What is wrong with you? Actually, let's see if can we make him go up here? Will he climb up? Oh, he will climb up. Okay, actually don't even need people. Let's deconstruct this one. Wait, why can't you climb out there? You can do that. Just deconstruct that. Break it like right here. He's busy building the ladder instead of just climbing up and out of the hole. Come on! Who's suffocating? Oh, it's him. Come on, buddy. It's right there. Like, just climb up. Ah. Come on. He could have got out. Oh, now they're going to go down there and hang out. How about you guys don't build this ladder anymore? Because that was just a complete waste. He had an opening. He could have run up and jumped out, but he just didn't take it. That really sucked. Aw, man. I guess I do need a ladder, actually. I'm going to have to recover the body. Otherwise, it's going to get really stinky down here. That stunk. Alright, grave number 2 goes to Ticky Toby. Sorry, Ticky. It wasn't my plan, I swear. Well, it wasn't the red alert that's the issue, because the red alert just stops them from going to sleep. And they were all awake. It's just they just didn't get down there quick enough. And he actually could have got out on his own. If he would have just hopped up a little higher and destroyed the floor, he could have climbed right out, but he just didn't do it. Ah, that really bites. Man, oh man. The 2 duplicants that have died so far have been for really silly reasons. It hasn't even been like... It wasn't even like I like scorched them to death or something like that. It's so weird. Yeah, it was actually really short-lived for him too. It was like 6 days. I'm sorry. Oh, now we got more suffocating. Why do they keep saying the suffocating? It must be the people working down here. 6 days and it's... Oh, come on. Really? They have no trouble climbing through the opening. They just don't like going back up it. I don't get that. Whatever. Somebody go get the body. Oh, his suit is there too. Who's gonna wear the? Who wants the suit of the dead man? Let's put it on the emo teen vampire because you know they have no respect for the living anyway. Oh gosh, that was so bad. Oh, who's gonna get their head stuck in the floor? Let's see what happens here. No. Why are you down there? There must be air down here. Oh, there is. There's a little bit of breathable air down there. That's maybe why they were going all the way down to the bottom of that thing. That's so lame. Well, he lasted a short little while. Well, the red alert makes them ignore their needs like eating or going to the bathroom or sleeping. But if they're doing another job, they won't necessarily still go down there and do it. So lame. Well, we almost got our little storage area here finished at least. That's something. Guess I'll deconstruct this. No, not that one. Gosh. Just this one. I'm getting low on metal. I don't even know that I'm going to have to finish this. Oh, it's bedtime. All the duplicants are asleep. Well, we made it to cycle 74, which is not so bad. I mean, we shouldn't have any trouble getting over 100 cycles, I don't think, with this group, as long as it doesn't get to the place where they like completely run out of food. I'm going to call it a wrap on the stream for today, though. We've been going for about 3 hours. We made quite a bit of headway. I'm actually really surprised that we haven't had more deaths. I mean, so far only 2 of them, and they've both been for kind of silly reasons. It wasn't even like I did something really wacky and got a bunch of people killed off, or I wasn't keeping up with keeping up with what needed to happen to keep people alive or whatever. It was just like they randomly got trapped and I didn't notice fast enough to save them. So that's a shame, but 2 deaths, I guess, is better than a lot. We still have 25 duplicants left. I'm going to keep going with this colony until the whole thing implodes under its own weight of duplicant goodness. But thanks everyone for coming and checking out the stream. Thank you especially to those who put up a super chat. So Robert Feltz and Tiki Toby, sorry your duplicant died on you. We'll come back and play this once some more. If you're not currently subscribed to the channel and you want to follow along and see all the different videos we put out and get notices and stuff for the other streams, then certainly feel free to click on that subscribe button. Otherwise, I do hope you all enjoyed the stream. You'll come back and check out some more. I'm, as always, CrypticFox. I'll see all of you next time.